You want to do the thing with the aviation guys?
Goddamn smiley face.
People start getting in.
So, biggest thing, I'm essentially rolling an eye.
92 radio check.
With that
You
JTAC
can handle air for today. I can handle org.
You want me to
5
do
radio
it?
check.
I
Sure.
can do that. Okay.
Long range check 1, 2.
Frost joined your channel.
Oh my god, head bob. Help. Help. Help.
SSGP carry joined
Help.
your channel.
How do I get rid of head bob? Game. Head bob, die in a
Jake
hole.
joined your channel.
Okay. Oh.
Co-pilot and pilot?
Oh, good. Yeah. Check.
Maybe.
Crew.
Yo, Ruling, what's your net that you're on for your long range for Artie?
I'll probably
1 second.
appreciate.
86 for short range.
That's cool. I mean, we can rotate in and out as we plan.
I guess I should bring up the spreadsheet and figure out the radio.
That's what I'm doing.
Long range for artillery, for field artillery, is 76.
Okay.
Alright.
Check. Good check.
Yeah, we'll probably have to have like a holding area or something.
Yeah, I'll work on that in the next one. Just trying to get everything up on my screens.
What if there's
I should get Athena going.
Oh sure, okay, cool.
Start. Seed. I think I would like to add. Leg bag with the toolkit.
Hey Frost, we're 86.
D Crew joined your channel.
Michael,
Daka joined your channel.
Thank you very much. Oh boy, is this
Oh
working?
boy.
Sitting here base while you guys go screw around with the enemy.
Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna go clear that fucking what's it called?
Airfield.
The airfield and shit, and then that's where you guys will land.
Roger.
So we're gonna work our way up there, secure that area, and then y'all fucking
But you want us to bombard before you land? With some Artie?
Oh
Eh?
yeah, that's right. I gotta put down artillery pieces.
Yeah, put down a paladin or two.
What'd you say, Frost?
We're rolling SPGs or we're rolling rockets for artillery?
Hey, armor, meet up.
Yeah, what do y'all
house
want?
over here when you're ready.
I have 20 voices. For who? Who's asking? I can't.
On the guys on the way.
Under your helmet.
Is that Raven asking?
Yeah. So what do y'all want? Do y'all want paladins or like MLRSs or?
What are you
Like-
guys doing? Because if it's really far, Paladin when they handle
Yep.
this would be again
Yeah,
rockets
we're-
in way of the future now. So
Look, if you
whatever
look
one
on
you
the
want,
map,
they're all almost the same. Okay, well.
yeah, it's marked out already.
Hey, Raven.
What's up?
Do you have a specific, specific order that you're having us clear these through? Is it top down?
Yeah.
Where's Doc at?
Okay. Do we have a position at the airbase at Yolandi? Or
Doc have
Oh
one.
yeah,
is it just this island
definitely
down
rockets.
over
I think it's me,
SPG
Michael.
will be
What's that
staying
again?
there the whole fucking island.
Oh,
Jesus.
The
Sorry
airbase
about that.
over at
Oh, no.
Yolandi?
At least you were
Do we
looking
have
at that
a,
when you did that.
I always
do-
point my gun
is
away
that
from people.
hostile or friendly?
Yeah, pretty much like this stuff all up here is like cleared.
That's pretty great
This
that
is cleared.
armor's long range is
like,
76. Makes our life
All
easy.
of this shit down here is not.
Okay, cool.
J. Skiller joined your channel.
Would it be possible, actually...
Yep, same.
Hold on a sec.
Crazy.
Let me grab my map
We're
tools real
rolling
quick.
82 right now. Yeah.
Hey Raven, where's the Bradley's at?
Make sure
you guys have splits on.
Unless it gets really fucking loud, then yeah, we can.
Yo, Raven, do you want a third combat medic today or no?
Hey boys,
the other one?
Bradley's actually.
I am.
There's crew and Kraken.
I can switch off those one.
Nah,
Go by the
we should be fine with 2.
Alright.
Hey, Raven.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
towards the.
For the RD boys, would it be possible to get them at the get their artillery pieces up at Airport Vuko at grid ref 071084?
Go Steiner.
Everyone tells him.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
like, he links it in the channel. I'm just so spaghetti about that.
Just making sure you guys are on 76.
Yeah, I'm on 76.
Okay, cool.
We know
I'm on
what's
86.
Oh, you're on
I
86.
was gonna
Okay.
say, like, am I on the wrong net?
Yeah, no,
if
we're
you're
on
Oh yeah, because you're Warpig 1. I'm just on the long range freak because that's where ruling's going to be for his RD stuff or FO.
Yeah. RD stuff, I don't know what RD stuff's going to be on. We're going to be on the long range 85.
Okay, you'll be on long range 85.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the standard long range. That's what everybody's going to be operating on for LR.
Okay, I'm just looking at the
gotta worry
spreadsheet
about it.
and or yeah, that's command 85. I was just seeing armor
Yeah.
76.
Now, where's all of our armor boys at? I've only got one crew here.
Thanks, Cannon. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, we're kind of spread out
Uh,
today. We got like
Fucking
2
asshole
people
right
on RD, and us
Yeah, well,
2.
2 people are on RD because one of them's dedicated artillery already, and this guy, I just need to volunteer to go with him because
Yeah.
I can't do a ghost crew.
Yeah.
And our other boy, he's not here right now.
He's with his girlfriend, doing girlfriend
So is it
things.
just us today?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I thought I saw Martin.
We're gonna have 3 Bradleys for today, or at least 2, but I guess I was wrong. That's sad.
I mean,
Martin was moved to your channel.
yeah, because Fox is still trying to change his girlfriend days over to Sundays instead of Saturdays.
Good luck with that to him.
Yeah.
No,
And we ain't sent a Bradley for him.
yeah. But
Yeah, I'm gonna run off, chase after Doc. He's probably drunk, confused, and alone.
Okay, good. This has all the usual stuff in it.
Armor's over that way. All right.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Hey.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna
I
doing
will.
the squad thing.
because we can be
We
a
are?
bit
Okay.
Yeah.
Sherman
like
did
if
it.
we need to reposition.
All right. The rest of the armor guys are over to the east here. Way over to the east, past the tower.
I would like Connor and Kara to pilot.
Where?
You can decide.
Past the radio tower. All the armor pieces.
Radio, you fucking
Or sorry, tower. Whatever the tower is called.
fucking confusing fuck. Well, I gotta drink me some Pepsi.
Yeah, all that you need is like one MRE and it'll last you the entire game for that whole hunger and thirst thing. More of an RP thing than it is a actual.
I brought some chicken wings.
Let's go to briefing, boys. Briefing the spawn.
Oh, briefing that spawn.
he didn't hear us. He's
Yo,
not-
Daka, we're running the other way.
I heard.
Okay.
I don't think there's a way to change
It's already
the
weird.
volume, is there?
Armor has arrived. Hold your applause.
This is about realism, damn it.
Well, you have a crew helmet on.
Get overcast sky.
Oh,
Oh,
super annoying.
Yeah, what you can do is go to the team
Why do I have-
and
I
then
want
hit
to go
options.
for gonna be 86.
Go to like
Yeah, I know you
Why
can
are
raise it across the
using
board.
a fucking M107.
Hey, Armor, make
That's
sure you're
the
not yelling.
closest way. That's the
Your
closest way.
yeah, designated
Yeah.
marksman doesn't use that.
Becoming a sniper.
Yeah, no, we don't need that.
Sniper tab.
No.
Fuck.
Are we doing 80 or 85?
Snipers don't use 107.
86.
J. Boulder joined your channel.
Armor.
A move cannon.
Hi.
I don't know if
1,
we
2, 3,
Ah, there we go.
Radio check.
4. Good check.
You're good, Cannon. Nothing,
Wait, so
nothing wrong.
how do you set the yellow?
It's all good.
Hey, Kane, if anyone else shows up, you and Martin will be able to get there as a crew.
Stop that.
Okay.
Skeleton crew.
How do you set your voice to yellow?
Unless there's another armor guy somewhere I can't see. What?
Okay, you're good. You don't have to. Yeah, there you go.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot.
And check on radio reset. That's cool.
Eggs.
J. Skiller timed out.
Guardian line.
Got it.
Good check. 77 check.
Okay, Kanan.
check.
No, not Kanan. Freaking. Is it Kanan or Andrew?
It's Canaan.
Kanan, yes.
Yeah,
He's gonna
hi.
be with the armor now, actually, so Andrew's joining.
Oh, Doc is gonna get to feel Andrew.
There you are. I mean, Kanan. Kanan.
J.
Andrew,
Skiller joined your
get armor
channel.
crew as well.
Oh, I'm getting
yeah,
Andrew.
armor crew is
Okay.
here.
I'm confused.
Sorry, boys, I didn't mean to confuse you. Just people are showing up late, so it's gotta done things off a little bit. That's well.
Is JTech gonna be
Hey, Humber.
785?
You gotta make it completely realistic.
Hey, Firm.
Excuse me, Doc.
Both
What the
you
hell is
and
that?
Rilling has medical perms, by the way.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Ross.
Shut up, Daka. You've never been in the military.
I know all your secrets.
No.
Grabbing your racial brief.
Humber,
Yeah.
No.
are you
I'm
using
not-
77
No,
or
that's not my
85 for
major.
JTech?
We'll be using 85 for JTAC as well.
Alright.
Just so that I can keep in
I guess
command,
briefing.
since Ruling and I are going to be
Where the hell are the cigarettes at?
we might need to
Kamikaze
reposition away
attack
from,
'em.
depending
This airfield has no AA.
Okay,
Using
I'll
85?
keep 85 then, yeah.
Wait, there's no AA?
Yeah, it'll be 85 for,
No, it was a joke, man. I hope there's AA.
Yeah, Cara, do you want
There
to
is AA.
I was about to say,
Do you want to
We
go
have, like,
co-pilot
Victorians or
or
something?
pilot for
I'd like a
transport?
challenge.
You can co-pilot for transport.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Yeah, because
Since I
Okay,
got it.
I'm gonna save that for later. Make a new kit that has those SIGs in by default because Vanilla Arsenal doesn't block foreign objects from coming into a.
The person I'm most worried about.
I said, hopefully Andy doesn't get fucked.
Yeah, I'll go on
The person I'm most worried about is over there.
Secondary.
Yeah, no, just do the.
Yeah. So we're taking 2 choppers, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's you and me, and then whoever
The
else.
dark side.
Jeez, there's so many people here.
I'm in
Awesome.
the chopper,
Yeah.
and then apparently Kara and
Cara and Connor are going to be in the Apache.
Kara and Connor are going to be in the Apache. And
We'll have plenty of opportunities to rotate in and out of line.
what do we know
That's fair.
about
Once we shot off the
area
boys,
to
and then
north
I'm
of the
with
bridge,
these one.
where you, I saw you mark that LZ there, but I'm just trying to figure out how
You try not to get
how I
shot
want to
down
have
today.
the Air Boys insert there, because if they follow Nap of the Earth,
Nathan?
we're gonna have to push all the way across and around.
We will get there. We will get there, Padawan. We have a UAV in the sky. They're pretty smooth.
Okay.
We are waiting for the spot
Oh, good thing that you said it. I'll get it right over there. It's already up in altitude, but not over the AO yet.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
the only
Nope.
RH
I'm
helicopter that
just
can't
trying to do my job. That's all.
Yeah, I got you.
Raven, will we be able to
Disgusting
fit everyone in
caption.
2 helicopters?
Focus. Now they actually use the good helicopters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, just making
9,
getting stuff straight
13,
that I'm no longer with Artie Crew.
18, 19.
Just an
Takes no
MP5.
If Andrew gets in here, you won't be. You will be with the crew.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you'll be with the second tank.
24, 25.
Okay. Everybody hear me? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are we
Cool
doing?
beans. Alright.
Andrew joined your channel.
on me.
Hey, Roland, can you hear me over there?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yep, so area where we're going is marked out on the map. So, main concept here, we're gonna go assault that airfield, so we can move armor assets over there. So the armor guys, what that means for y'all are gonna be here for, like 15, 20, 30 minutes. Hopefully no longer than like 20. The, secondary portion of that shit is to clear that town. That way, when the birds do come in, there's a secure area for them to fly into without getting shot at. So on the infantry side of things, we're gonna clear that airfield first, and then we'll push down into that town. And while we're doing such, the pilots can transport the armor guys, I'll sneeze, cough, poof the Bradleys over there because we kind of can't get them off the island. But yeah, amphibious. But long story short, you know, we're waiting for Michael to give us a spot rep and whatnot, but we are fighting like Chechen insurgents, so they do have BTRs, BMPs,
And
along those lines.
These guys are the trained
DSUs.
ones today, right?
Got it. Get an
It's a mix.
Regulars.
Alright, spot reps ready on your call.
Yeah, send it.
Alright,
Ivan.
main objective is the airfield. Currently spotted there are 5 times light armed vehicles, so that's basically a car with machine gun on top. All around the airfield there are occupied buildings with probably well over 50 infantry, so I would expect a lot of infantry resistance as well. They're both on the airfield as well as the surrounding towns, so be careful in there. End of spot rep.
Alright, thanks. How many infantry dudes do we have?
25.
Did you just say
25.
25? No, I said infantry, not guys in total.
Well, I was doing it with like how many people in the helicopter, so I added the 2 pilots in each and a gunner.
Okay.
I think we have 12.
12, alright, cool. Let's overstrength squad.
I think we have like 8 armored.
And 8 armor. Alright, cool.
Okay,
so
that's why
that's like
I
what?
counted so many.
Not really, but sure.
3, 6, 9. Yeah, DACA's already, so, you know, 3, 6, 9, you know, or wait, no, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, you guys could 2-man crew Bradleys if y'all want.
Yeah, we're gonna field 2 Bradleys.
Probably taking nods off.
Okay. Just 2, or?
Yeah, we can only get 2.
Okay.
Because we got artillery dedicated, we also got only one other armored guy, so.
Homebrew and ruling, you guys are gonna roll with us, I assume?
Yeah, we'll be rolling with you guys.
Yeah, I'm coding in right down too. Also.
And monitoring command net. Ruling will be primarily handling forward observer calls for the artillery, and I will be directing air.
Got it. So the shitty circumstance that radios don't work, they never work. We'll use air assets as retrans. So
Okay.
you know, if we need to bounce radio communication off of helos, I want to at least have 1 helo in the air at all times.
Okay.
Stand back there like a cool guy. The medevac shit will come around, so just be like able to hop back and forth across different helicopter platforms and whatnot. We'll fly in a Chinook initially. That way we can fit everybody in one bird. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Parkings.
Yeah.
Units. Split the units up into 80 individuals.
Yeah. So Knight is Alpha team lead, or Bravo team lead, and I'll be fucking Alpha because we don't have another team lead right now. So.
Are you certed for that?
Pilot guys, you guys can go over to your helicopters.
Are you certed for that?
Okay.
What is this, Manticore? We don't care about certs.
I'm gonna hop over with the helicopter boys.
Right, we're gonna go play with ourselves in the Bradley, so
Hey, Raven.
I grabbed the medical equipment. It's in my backpack.
Where's armor going?
Where's
over there?
Where am I? Where am I? Army? Where am I already fixed?
Yeah, but I also grabbed
down with the Bradleys.
Why
Oh,
is
we
that?
do? Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to.
What's up, armor boys?
We got,
Here.
What's good?
what's up, man?
I wonder how they're gonna transport us through air.
They can't.
That's some problems with my controls.
Yeah, we tried that once and it turned
Hi, I'm right
out
behind you.
really, really bad.
I know. If they need another dude for their thing, you can jump up them. I can literally one man. All okay, use for
Yeah,
logistics.
they just want Andrew, one more guy, before we can do.
I'm right here, man.
Oh, you are right here. Okay, sweet. Then that means I'll be up with armor, Daka.
Okay, armor line up for a second here so I can take Cruz out. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. Okay.
Frost he's late joining, so.
Yeah,
Frost. He's coming too?
Yeah, he disconnected for.
Okay, he's probably gonna be already done because he's not here yet. So, okay, it's gonna be as follows: me, Andrew, Boulder, and then who was it training yesterday? Kanan, Gal, Martin. Who was it training yesterday?
Frost was there too.
Yeah, Frost was there too.
Okay, were either you tank commanders yesterday?
I was.
And Frost was.
Okay, well, Gal will be tank commander today. You will take Kanan and Martin with you.
Okay, I'll drive then.
Okay. Andrew, you were gunning yesterday. You can do that again.
I was a driver yesterday.
Oh, you're going today. Boulder, you'll be driving.
Got it.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get our Bradleys on, well, we'll get them out of the grass down the runway a little bit. Just get ready to deploy.
Alright. Oh,
So I guess we're Warpig 2 then, with Gal's group.
86. Remind.
You guys hear me?
Which Bradley am I hopping in?
I think he said you're ending up with Hardy.
Frost.
Okay, Frost, you just got your...
No, I've been here. It's just I got kicked off.
Oh, shoot, man. I thought you were joining late. I don't have a slot for you anymore because there's 3 in each Bradley. Would you be okay with going Artie?
I guess.
I mean, I can go back to Hardy Frost. But then again, you'd be in the driver's seat and you don't like driving, I know that.
I mean, if you want to go Artie, then you can. He can go armor. But
Unless Martin wants to go with Artie, since we're the 3-man group.
I guess.
Okay, I don't know how we're gonna work that.
I don't have one.
Oh, Frost is going with Artie.
We don't have.
Oh. Oh yeah, what's our radio frequency for intercom and whatnot?
Hold on. Do you want to run like 100 or like 121?
Roger, 121. Check on 121? No, this.
I don't know why they just don't have the Bradleys with the intercom systems in them.
That's in the next update of TFAR, whenever they put it on the workshop, that is. It's been about a year that they have had it.
Option.
Jaden.s timed out.
Oh, I just want to see the keybind settings.
Jaden.s joined your channel.
Check 76. No, they're saying they're 86.
Bradley 2, check in.
Warpig 2 driver, or an 86.
Roger. Is the kick.
Yeah, can you get on 86 when you can?
Warpig 2 is tank commander on this net.
Try to get in contact with him now.
Warpig 2 TC. I need your name.
Gal. This is TC for Warpig 2.
Roger, what's your name so I can figure that out?
What do you mean, what is my name? It's just Gal.
Gal is my name.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm bad with names right now. I'm getting to know you guys still.
All good, guys, man. We'll get it figured out.
I mean, we'll be sitting in here for like a half an hour, like they're saying. Or not?
Although I was a little bit confused. Like, what do you mean, Warpig 2? Are you asking for my actual name?
Make sure you're yelling as well.
That just confused me for a little
Alright,
bit.
Warpig 1, Warpig 2, we're gonna move out down the runway, get to the grass area, and just park it until we're teleported.
What is the key point for yellow?
Left control and tab together.
Not popping up or changing.
Follow them, Cannon.
Catcher out.
Who called Warpig 1? Who is what?
None from Warpig 2.
I didn't hear anything. What was the question?
I think it was your driver asking how to turn out.
Oh, scroll wheel.
Hey, vehicle crew, how come I have one of your guys on my piece? What's going on here? Why is there wasting manpower here?
What do you mean wasting manpower? What are you talking about?
Well, there's a vehicle crew dude here saying that he got sent here.
To Artie?
Yes, Frost.
Yes, because I have no
Why are
place
you
for
leaving
my
them helpers
tanks. We're out of spaces.
You can't roam in the side crew position inside of some alternate weapon or something? Like, are we gonna really be that inflexible?
He can come in the crew if he wants to sit in the back seat, but I don't have much else for him to do. I don't like putting him with you because I know he wants to do armor stuff, but I have no other tanks to give him. Unless he can find a best friend all of a sudden to pop in here.
I'm just happy I'm not with Andrew. That's my life goal.
Never mind, you lost him. Good job.
Oh yeah, I should probably join your guys' group. Oh, I guess Gal and you're in a different group than everyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, I am. Hold on. Passengers. Try to join off Martin.
Alright, I'll join on Martin.
Frost left your channel.
Yeah, I guess since Twitch isn't here, we're not using our like pre-planned, pre-made crews, and he was just high school choose team style did it. Super flustered, sounds like.
Hmm. I don't know if Frost left. I guess he didn't want to run with Daka. Oh shit! I would have ran with Daka.
Well, no, Daka's probably telling him to piss off.
Probably.
By the sounds of it on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks for Frost, really.
I don't know. I don't know why Daka's getting so triggered about it. Of course, it is Frost, so.
Yeah, he was completely fine with me being Artie crew, but then once it's Frost, he's like, no, screw off. Wait, I should probably turn the engine off.
Dude.
Warpig 2 driver spinning engine down.
If you could see what Ambi is sending me, Cannon.
I mean, aren't they flying overhead now? I can't see anything, but
Yeah.
I see it on Ares.
There you go. Enjoy that.
Oh, wonderful. Wait, that's a dick.
Yeah, that's what he's sending me. What is this? Dude. Here you go. Here's another one.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Like, what is this?
See, that's the good kind of not safe for work. It's not wrecking, spamming crap. I'm gonna start finding stuff and sending it to Ambi. Since they're not doing anything for the
Pretty much. Peak performance.
And now we wait. If anybody's got a story, you can go in and start saying over from that. I don't care.
I mean, we're just sending weird pictures between each other and one of the co-pilots.
Oh my goodness.
Can you show us those pictures?
I don't know if you want to see these pictures.
Oh gosh.
I don't know either, but I'm really bored.
I honestly want to see these pictures, even though I'm probably going to regret it later.
You will definitely regret it.
I guess we're all regretting it. Come on, send it.
I need to grab Ambi.
Ah.
My trap
Good to
card.
know. Good to know. You guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to add me or someone on Steam.
Who's me?
Gal. Add Gal.
Spelled G-O-Y?
G-O-W. It has a blue tiger as this picture.
If you do Shift Tab and go View Players in Server, just find my name.
Oh boy, errors.
I don't know if I sent her or not, so go ahead and check.
I also sent one.
I don't know who the Punisher is. Who?
It sounds like a name that Andrew would use.
No, Andrew's just Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, my name's boring. Fuck you.
Wait. Did I just accidentally reject him like a tard? I may have just done that. Hold on.
On a twist. There you go.
Come on. Come on, game. Hey, why don't you guys send me a message, because it's still showing me as you guys not being on the friends list, even though you are.
I guess that's okay then.
Just shows how non-committed you are to see these pictures.
I'm pretty sure we'll show up eventually. It's not like I really want to see him. It's more like my curiosity has been piqued.
Oh. Send message. Come on.
What kind of real message? accidentally moved my mouse.
Oh, Ambi's sitting at the base with the Chinooks all by himself, apparently.
Not entirely sure what just happened. Here comes back the heli.
Yeah, no, I'll send them afterwards.
Someone have a
Yeah,
shotgun?
yeah, we'll see it.
I gotta bind my enhanced movement.
Oh shit.
Infantry movement. Step
Anyone
over.
have a shotgun? The birds are gonna be passing by soon.
Hold your fire.
And helicopter
Hey,
movement.
what's the button to take screenshots?
F12.
Camera. Got some controls.
Alt F4.
Nice.
Haha.
Here, let me alt F4 real quick.
I'll tab real fast. Hope Frost checks his team speed because I'm going to have to leave here in 20-30 minutes so we can just have my slot.
Who said that? Because Frost will definitely pick up on whatever I say.
Pretty sure that was Steiner. My TC. What?
What?
I see. I'm looking at this camera with your soul. Look at that guy over there just fucking chilling on his tank. Anybody say spot the driver?
We're gonna get to that point. He's gonna be falling on the ground, bust his butt.
I know.
Gal, what the fuck?
Are you sending him all of it?
Like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
You asked and you received.
I did, and now I regret it.
Wait, what are we asking for, by the way?
Andrew, you don't want to know.
I do, actually. Yes, I do.
That's between you two. I don't want any part of this.
It might turn me on. Who knows?
Understandable. let's just close down that window.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to give you this one. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, stop it.
Come on, man. Come on. Chill.
Gotta watch that one.
No,
watch
keep
that
sending
one.
it to him.
Send it to Andrew. A lot more. He's getting off on that shit.
Oh yeah, I'm waking off right now.
Well, he needs to send me a Steam message like you did.
True, huh?
Yep.
Oh no.
What's up?
I just found something.
Poor pig one, that fast one. Over.
Oh man.
Roger, sit rep on your situation right now. Over.
How many of those did you click on?
Are we getting in?
Not yet. I'm just getting in with that helicopter so daggum loud.
Are you seeing this too?
Hey, Warpig 2, I think there's something wrong with your driver.
He's possessed.
did the next level, that's all.
Right, Andrew? What did I tell you?
This is why you don't mess with your tank. You gotta treat her like a lady.
And, always avoid the tailpipe, man. It's hot.
Very. And that barrel, too.
That war pig. Good though.
Oh, fucking Apache's already getting fucked, and we're still just sitting here.
Yep. I saw them almost fall down.
So did Raven forget about us?
No,
Maybe.
he's still
Oh,
in
we
there, so
actually-
that's why he called us. He won't forget about us.
Do you think I have enough time to go, like, sit on the bathroom until my leg gets numb for a while?
I think so.
Alright, I'll be
And
back.
we've just been sitting here for no reason.
Yeah.
That's how
I
it
know
goes.
they're all having fun, but we're just sitting here looking at.
We
the
get
fucking-
to come in and roll the floor down. You see, that's how it happens. Hey, click your radio for me. There you go. There we go. Now I got my headset figured.
FYI, Warpig 1, Warpig 2's TC is gonna be down for a little bit of bathroom break.
Hey, bro.
Oh, Warpig Elements, this is Warpig 1 Gunner. I'm gonna go have another quick smoke break.
Better not be. That's what they're getting. Hey.
Hey, no, they're about to get the airfield, I think, so be ready to go.
I'm gonna go drink some shit. I'll be back.
Like two drags, man, 2 drags. I'll be right
Alright,
back.
fine. 2 drags. Go. I wonder if Steven could hear us. You guys getting this radio crap too?
Okay, fine.
These who look pretty.
SSGTJ Kraken timed out.
Who was that?
SSG, Great King.
SSGTJ Kraken entered the channel.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I told you. Went long.
Our guys are getting pinned down the outsides of the town, looks like.
Hey, yeah.
There you go.
He's currently making his legs numb on the toilet.
How much do we have left on the airfield? We have cluster munitions there.
Are we just chopped liver?
We are for the first half of the
Probably.
Hey guys, no, most missions we are out there in the front with infantry. It's just this is a unique mission for you guys' first day, surprisingly. I know it looks sucky right now, but usually we are pretty busy.
Yeah, from my eyes, it's just that they weren't prepared for a bunch of tankers to suddenly come in 1 week.
Yeah, no, he planned this campaign out like weeks ahead of time, so this campaign was already planned for us to sit here, so I was like, oops.
Go for
Honestly,
Cyber.
I've been tank commander for the last few days. Well, except for
Stand
last
by.
week before, but
Are
for
you
a
ready
few weeks
for
before that, I was tank commander, man, and it was just me. Sometimes
please repeat
Boulder
last.
would show up, and then
Are you ready
Golden
for
Eagle and
a split call?
Yeah, what happened to Golden Eagle and Blackjack?
I don't
Hey,
know.
firm.
I thought they were supposed to be here today.
They would have been
Golden
my
Eagle
third tank crew and
Hey, firm. Wait one.
I don't know, man.
makes me sad because Frost had to leave because of that. He couldn't get any job, so he left.
And Frost is triggered by it. He's like, oh my god, if I get thrown into one different role one more time, I'm leaving this community.
This pisses me off that fucking neither one of them showed up today.
I mean, it's because he needs to blame those two guys for not showing up.
SSGTJ Kraken timed out.
A roll list for like guys that said they're gonna show up, so I can, frown them. Frown upon
Yeah.
them.
Fix about it.
No, that goes against our bro code here.
I know. I was just joking. Because that's what I like about this group is we're not fucking.
Yeah, no, we're not jerks. We're here to have fun. No, there's Frost.
It's a goddamn game.
Hey, he's here to take my tank slot for me.
Are you bailing out?
I can, honestly. I had something going late too for this op, but
SSGTJ Kraken entered the channel.
let him do it.
So we're gonna have
War Big 1, War Big 2 TC's up again.
Say again?
War Big 2 TC's up again.
Roger.
Hey, Gal.
SSGTJ Kraken disconnected
I
from your
cannot send
channel.
you a message on Steam for some reason.
I'm probably gonna put you as
Rip.
TC, because you've been Team King. Do you like that, or do you not like that?
I like gunning, man. I really do, but I'll do it.
Again, you
I
want a picture of my
SSGTJ
sweet
Kraken
NASA
joined your channel.
beanie that I got
Yeah, I
today?
was gonna let,
Oh boy.
I'll send you a sweet.
Frost, I'll let you say who won in your absence.
You know what? Boulder, do you want to be a TC or do you want to drive?
Hey, we're
Gun.
picking the tank commander for the
You want a
entire
gun?
armor division right now.
This is
Alright.
Iron Dragon, send it.
I'll go TC and we'll let Frost gun. How's
Yep.
that?
Alright, hey driver. Go down
Copy that.
next to the spawn area. Hey, we'll pick one to go to the spawn area real fast so we can pick up Frost.
Roger.
Take us to the spawn, Boulder.
Roll.
Start that engine, boy.
To take you to the spawn, or?
Turn left 180. There you go. Now turn right.
Take a right here.
I'm gonna drift this bitch.
Homebrew pre-marker set in the areas, check them out.
Where are you? You should be near the top.
Wait, really?
Good copy, we're on the way.
SSGTJ Kraken timed out.
Should I make him chase us? Should I make him chase us?
Andrew, come out here, singing in my backpack.
Copy
Look at that sweet NASA beanie cannon.
Oh boy.
Frost joined your channel.
Oh.
Where'd you get
Kraken
that
entered the
then?
channel.
Huh?
Did you end up going to like Kennedy or someplace like that? Oh.
No, I got it at Old Navy.
Oh, you just got an Old Navy. So it's not NASA because the A's aren't crossed, so they don't have to pay the thing. Yeah. That's a sweet NASA beanie you got.
Yep. Sweet knockoff NASA beanie. See if you tell there, I'm definitely white AF, by the way.
Yeah.
welcome
But no, you're still black, man.
No.
Where are you guys at?
Not like everyone thinks.
We're firing on the runway.
Okay, you guys are not hitting the ZU battery that I called out. Let me see what I can do. I'm ready, homebrew. I'm getting you, Doc, away one.
I'm ready, home.
I have eyes on them. Am I clear to fire?
Yeah, you're cleared hot.
Frost is just going off on me about how he had 1 minute downtime because Armor decided to crap itself and he got kicked out of the Armor group, basically.
I mean,
Yeah, he's mad about. Maybe if I join late next time, I'll replace whoever I want.
Yeah.
Reference grid map on map 009057. Late target is currently lased. 1-time ZU battery requesting 1-time cluster munition.
Iron Dragon. It's Dragon on Iron Dragon. We're taking fire, falling back.
Affirm Iron Dragon. Continue falling back. Cyborg, time on target. ETA 50 seconds. Affirm 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Hey Martin, you're clear, by the way.
090. Or turn your turret right 090.
Is it everything now?
I'm watching that gunner cam. Are you gonna touch tips?
Touch titch. Hey, make sure you load the bunker buster. We gotta be extra sure.
Already done it.
Yeah, because you'll be able to kill everything else with the AP, it sounds like.
Do I not have a... I know I have a GPS.
Cyborg ineffective wave up.
Okay, so why... There we go.
Striker already. You copy?
This is Metal Gear, send it.
Roger that. Prep for fire mission. Apache, this is Striker 1. Send it. Get your guys hunkered down. We're calling in already. They just recruited. Around it. Metal Gear, give me 4.
Wow, that ZU seems to be pretty sticky. They put a cluster bomb on it, and then they put a, they're now putting Arty on it now.
Roger, fire mission.
I wonder what Doc is using. Is he using the Paladin?
Who, Doc or no? He has an LMRS. Or
Oh,
one of
he
the
don't.
two.
Rounds complete. First ETA 30 seconds. Last ETA 45 seconds. From my last.
ETA is 30 to 45 seconds.
We actually got it.
Ready for range estimate. If doesn't work, can make it immediate on same grid square. 5 runners.
That was full.
Give me the word. Who the fuck said that was for?
My guess, it sounded like a British person. The only British person I know of on this net is, Martin.
Effect on fire mission.
Second.
Effect is good. Target's down.
Are you from Prison
Roger
Island?
that. Last round hitting.
I'm a red
Roger, acknowledge all.
King of battle, baby!
King of battle, baby!
What's up?
I don't know, I just heard some fuckboy say what it was for. I'm like, bitch, do you not hear what the fuck I said?
Iron Dragon to
Well, I guess I'm the only one that would join the military.
We're holding in holding
I am. What are you? What's going on in tank 2?
Hey, continue holding HA1. Let's go.
Buddy.
Tank 2 is all good.
Alright, go check
Yeah.
out tank 2.
What is your current,
Warpig 2 is uno bueno.
Warpig 2.
One bueno. Is that what you said?
Yes. We are
One
one
good.
yes. We are one good. Uno bueno.
crossing the,
Dos cervezas, por favor.
FCK Steiner timed
Que
out.
pasa, mi amigos?
I am really
Picasa Macasa, or whatever it is.
We need oh, motherfucker. Gunner. There's a guy that's aiming a fucking...
SFCK Steiner joined your channel.
Mutiny in Warpig 2. We are not Uno Bueno.
That was Javelin?
Yeah, he had a javelin. That would fucking...
Yeah. What do we have in the back of this? Do we got, like, food? Pack this thing with munchies?
Ammo, food.
We have a javelin. Yeah, we got a javelin. We have all kinds of stuff. Believe me, our tanks are fitted with everything a tank could want.
Look at all those munchies.
Yeah, they're starting to change that though. They're gonna start putting it in boxes and airdrop it, so it won't be as useful. Besides from exploding things.
No. We gotta be.
Destructor 1, we're taking shots from our rear.
You know you put earplugs in as a tanker? Exactly. It protects your ears for you. Yeah, I wish... Yeah, I wish there was more, like, tank comms in TFAR, because sometimes it's
This is Iron Dragon. There's one infantry member trying to get transported in whenever you guys have a chance.
It's on the beta version of TFAR.
Yeah, 1.1.
Isn't TFAR gonna add eventually, like, tank, or vehicle comms?
Yeah, it's been in VCOM for about a year and a half now. Or not VCOM, sorry. TFAR. It's just, it's not on the workshop version.
You guys have...
Oh, it's not on the workshop yet? Oh.
Through the woods.
Like I said, it's been a year.
I thought it was already a thing.
I think they were also going to add vehicle phones, too.
That they were.
That would be fucking sweet.
The man with 2 is heading 290 and moving southbound. Distance of approximately 100.
That'd be cool if we could switch over to, like, an Armaholic version of TFAR.
I mean, talk to Raven on that. He would be down to make it work for sure, though.
I think we just run the Arma Steam shit just to make it easier for everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah, we could just sneak it into the 77th mod.
Yeah, he could do that. You have to talk to him about that, though. But it's a possibility. If it works, actually, we have to test it.
It does work.
Okay.
The only downside is everyone would have to reinstall the 1.1 version on their TeamSpeak. And if they went to a different community that was just using the workshop version, they would have to uninstall it and reinstall the old one.
It's the big super suck, but it is worth it, at least for Vic Crews.
Yeah, it'd be a hard-on for me.
And for helicopter crews, also have the same intercom system.
Yeah, instead of using all constantly different short-range frequency.
Yeah, there's also like a crew and then a cargo selection for the intercom, so you can switch to the guys in the back. And they're both separate.
Hey boys, I'll say they're securing the airfield for you, so like you'll be on the battlefield soon. Pity I can't be there for you, because I got things to do in life. Otherwise I'd be here with you through all the way.
Dude, life isn't important, don't do things.
I wonder if we should trade them for Frost and Martin. Because if we had Frost in our crew, then that would make us full, like, we know what each other is doing.
Yeah.
You know what?
That makes sense, wouldn't it?
Should we ask, or should you ask?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I bet Frost isn't on net knowing him, because he doesn't know the numbers, and they haven't told him probably.
Yeah.
I'm heading out, boys. Good luck. Bye.
Alright. Who's their tank commander's name?
Andrew, or us, or them?
Them.
'Cause Andrew's TC for them.
Okay.
Frost timed out.
Oh, and then Frost timed out.
Airfield.
Never mind. We're keeping Martin. Because Frost is pulling in Andrewsa. Yeah, once we actually start doing stuff, I'm gonna completely stay off comms other than our little intercom thing.
I don't even have that set up as an alternate channel, to be honest.
Oh, alright. Oh, you chose 121 as the intercom.
I know. I have it set as channel 1 and 2, even though I know I need to have like an alternate channel.
Yeah. I mean, you can just use the long range. It's Alt P. Damn.
It doesn't work that way.
SFCK Steiner disconnected from your channel.
I want this one.
Is that one times infantry by the ATC tower accurate?
Alternate 1, channel 2.
He has marked the
I want.
copy. Just trying to find an LC for reinsert.
There's an alternate. Well, now how do I get back to my original channel? Hey, gay.
Apache Structure 1. Send it. Would it be possible for you to clear up that one times infantry contact that is over near the ATC tower? That way we can get insert in a little closer.
Oh, he's been offline for at least 1 minute now, so it wasn't just a small hiccup. He's having a bad day today.
Who?
Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know.
DD. I don't know what DD is.
Hey, Michael.
Destroyer?
Where's that guy?
Like, are you looking at ships? Or...
Can you follow this?
Is...
I can task Apache, or not Apache, but task Iron Dragon to hit that laze if you can keep a laze locked on.
Okay, why is...
You got me on.
You're on 121 now?
You got me on 121.
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
The question is Martin on 121?
Why is... Okay.
That wasn't 86, that was 121.
Yeah, okay. So why is... Because I'm on alternate 1. It's 121, right?
It says A1
okay.
when you're on? Yeah, you gotta switch the other one. So T would be your intercom then.
Ready to check 86?
Good check.
Okay. See now it's just stuck on my alternate, or my just regular channel. It's not switching over to my alternate when I try to talk on alternate.
When you hit T, it doesn't switch to your alternate?
No.
Like the one that says A? It should switch to when you hit T. Unless you're selected already on your alternate, then it's just caps lock.
Short range transmit additionals T.
Yes.
Radio check. See, no, it doesn't.
Unless you changed it.
It's bound at T.
I can move their Bradleys
And nothing's happening. Because it's like my alternate and my regular one is.
Tell me if we're touching tips.
Taking left an M7, M70, M27.
86. Okay. Additional channel 1. 121.
I'm so bored.
Frost has anger issues. Boiling up again. He's like, oh my god, new people! I can't handle new people!
See,
Oh,
there's my additional on 86.
So if you hit T, or if you switch to a different, any other channel, that's not the 86 one, and then you hit T, it should transmit on 86.
Yeah.
That's 121.
121.
Yeah.
86.
Are we actually gonna get
Yeah, okay. Whatever, that's weird, but it works. I should be able to hear both of them, right?
Yeah.
Say again?
Like, this is 121, this is 86.
Okay, good enough. That'll do the job. Cool, see, the thing I was trying to do is I was trying to have a channel 1 as 86 and then have my additional as being 121. And I guess you can't have channel 1 and additional 1 be the same thing.
Yeah, you can't have the A and the one you have selected currently.
That's the super
Yeah.
big A, but whatever.
Yeah, your caps lock channel is whichever one you're looking at first, or whichever one's on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is,
Also, you might want to get on 85 on your long range.
the big elements
I shouldn't need to be on the 80 or long range though.
Roger. Yeah, I was just
Well,
trying
you're
to get
tank commander, aren't you?
contact with them.
Because they're talking about stuff with us eventually going over there quite soon.
Yeah. But Andrew Warpig 1, we follow Warpig 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just let Andrew do his thing and yell at him if he doesn't.
Yep.
Okay.
If need be, I'll switch over to 85 if he dies.
I have my usual thing where it's like all of the radios that I don't need, I have in my right ear, and then my left ear is just our intercom, which is the only radio I should have.
Yeah.
But knowing these guys, they're just kind of lack experience.
Iron Dragon to
I can see
Striker 1.
Doc the whole way down there, 273. I see
We
him
got
turn
10
out and turn
minutes of
in.
fuel, we took some hits, so we lost it.
I can't see him.
The commander.
Go ahead RTB now, and once you get close, relay on this net to Warpig elements to hop out of their vehicle and radio back when they report they popped out of their vehicles.
Does Raven not know how to use Zeus? He can teleport us in vehicles, he knows that, right? By using group transportation and using vehicles. Because I just heard over the radio said, hey, aircraft, can you relay to Warpig to get out of their vehicles so they can get teleported? Like, no, we don't need to jump out of our vehicles to get teleported.
I know, Cannon, quit reading. I know we know how to do it, but they gotta learn. Let them learn. This ain't Cannon. This ain't our deal. Quit reading.
Is Warpig
Same with
elements
Doc.
on
I
this
told Doc the
frequency?
same thing. Quit reading. It's not our deal.
Some Warpig element should be monitoring command frequency here. So.
Guys, get ready. Because from what I heard on the last transmission, we're
Frost
about to be
entered the
moving.
channel.
Yeah, Warpig 2 is ready.
Hey, was that Frost that just joined in?
We're gonna need
let
resupply.
Frost join in.
A lot of our guys are running low on ammo.
So what I gather from this is
Go ahead and
we're
go back to
basically
driving. We're gonna let Frost do the gunning. Go pick him back up.
So we're gonna go just cap objective gold. And
Elements, do copy.
Stock.
Hey, Iron Dragon.
Copy.
Can you bring back a resupply box with you?
We can resupply out of the helicopter.
Yeah, we don't know how to do that. The boxes.
Yeah. No, just bring a Blackhawk. We can resupply out of
I'm
it.
gonna dive on there before we actually get to do anything.
Well, like you were saying, this is a special one-time thing that was going to happen no matter what. It's just kind of a surprise that we had extra armor that they weren't expecting for this specific operation. So this is just a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Had we known this is how it was gonna be, I feel like we could have like came in like 20 minutes later.
Yeah. Yeah, because I still would have been playing Hearts of Iron right now if I knew that we were just going to wait another 20 minutes.
We could just on the side on the second monitor. Oh, Hearts of Iron. Yeah. Playing Daisy.
Boys. Oh, I'll be last. I gotta go with my vehicle.
We're just Warpig 2. We're waiting for Warpig 1 to relay us information.
Iron Dragon, do you copy?
Airfield is
They're
secure
just
at
not
this
saying
time.
shit. I don't know why.
Structure 1 is tasked first to move back to grab
Oh, I
rearm.
can't see behind myself. Why can't I move as far as I could before, man?
As well as
Get it, I wasn't ready.
fuel and things like that.
Oh my god, their driver's a maniac and almost killed me. I don't want to die. Time to bring up the map. Map. It's the map. It's the map. Oh, engine, why'd you start? Bad engine. Off. This makes me re even harder. He's getting us to helo out instead of just teleporting everything.
I know.
But I'm waiting for Andrew to say it.
Dismount, we're getting in the helicopter.
There we go.
Wait, which one are we getting in? Which one are we getting? I can't hear shit. Which one are we getting in?
I know. I don't know why he just didn't want to poof us over, but
I guess this can simulate us actually flying the Bradleys over, and then they'll just land them beside us.
Turn you up to yelling. I think that's why I can't hear you.
Or pigs elements on me right now. Over here.
I guess I'll hit your right too.
Free.
I got this.
Well, Doc, you running Artie, so you're running Artie.
I'm assuming we're getting in this Black Hawk over
that's
here.
a whoops. I forgot about that one. Nor the white smoke.
Apocalypse 2, I have the tank.
What, did you not bind to double tap G?
No, I have T for throw.
Oh.
And G for gear. Because Arma 2 life.
Okay, I'll take them then, because I'm about to leave. Are you guys all in?
Warpig 2's in.
1, 2, 3,
Warpig 1's in.
5.
We're up, Lip.
The hell is you? Like a naked man with an MP5.
I'm not naked. I got clothes on.
Half
That's
naked then.
our Artie.
Artie
Who is
boy.
it?
Daka. Daka. How you liking Artie so far?
Man in
I got
Undergarden.
to actually shoot something. I haven't been able to do an Artie since. Dude, the last time we did Artie in TSB was like, what, like a
2 years ago?
Yeah.
dude. Like, fuck.
I mean, you've so far been more useful than the aircraft from what I've heard over long range.
Hey, who's our left door gunner?
Huh?
Frost? Alright.
Only dumbasses think that fucking air power can replace artillery, so.
Dude, you saturate the area with artillery. That's the dream.
Look at that
Really,
snow
air
line
didn't
there.
Air didn't
Nice
have
and
an
straight.
anti-aircraft weapon, and I'm like, why you? Okay, sure.
Beautiful.
Hope you get shot down.
Yeah, just let him get shot down, Taka. Don't fret over it. Don't get upset,
Fucking hilarious,
Spaghetti. I know. I was listening
People
to it.
gonna
It's like,
learn,
Yeah. It's like, it's not what you should be doing, but that's not my place to tell you that.
Oh boy. Only way people are gonna learn if they get yelled at about it.
I mean, they can get shot down a whole bunch. They'll figure it out
Apparently they got
eventually.
damaged though.
Did they?
Yeah, like running off field or some shit.
Oh.
I think I just noticed that all both the gunners are just floating.
Nah, they're sitting for me. Sitting on chairs.
You guys aren't even sitting down. Don't even want to touch that shit with your ass.
Some of us want.
Yeah, let me get a call out. All my armor guys. Say your names.
Boulder.
Gannon.
Frost.
Boulder, Gannon, Frost. Gal. Who else is in the helicopter?
Apocalypse 2, we're too
Martin.
unless you know
He's our gunner. Though I haven't heard him talk at all.
I
Except for saying he's not British.
Oh, he's deaf mute?
Hey Martin, you here?
Martin, are you British? Oh man, I thought that was gonna get him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's see. I never
I
had
count
seen...
7 armor, so that should be more than enough.
Wait, what do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
think-
Doc,
oh,
Doc
yeah,
is already... So there's 6 of us, and then the Artie is
Yeah.
here with us as well. So we should
Yeah,
be okay.
that's 7.
Yeah.
We're all here.
My
You said
main man.
7 armored. I'm not armored, I'm artillery. I'm a different branch.
Well, I count 7 armor, and I don't even count you. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wait,
You might want to do your math over.
See, Doc is really good at
No,
counting
no,
crayons,
no.
unlike
My
you.
math's good. 7. I got 7. I think I did count you, actually.
Yes, that's exactly what you did.
Oh look, our Bradley.
Oh, magically appeared, right? No, they were
He got here
airlifted in.
before us.
Oh.
Dismount.
Amazon does shit real fast, huh?
Left or right, gal?
Take left.
Oh no.
That's a combat ready man.
Yeah.
Everyone in?
Warpig 2's tracks are both dead.
Welcome, boys.
Hey, Warpig 1. Warpig 2's tracks are blown. We need a Zeus repair.
Apache, is there a way to get Metal Gear's HIMARS
Apache,
over
this
here?
is Warpig, actual.
Something just blew up. Northeast. Sound like a recoilless. Turning gun that way.
Why can't I turn
Apache,
in?
this is Warpig, actual.
What?
I'm not hearing you on stand.
Whoa, that was something.
Hey, Warpig Elements, you guys on this free?
I'm gonna move the helicopter to closer to you guys.
Hey, Warpig 1. You on net?
Apache 1-1, are you going to be rearming? From
Do you guys hear him at all?
No, I don't hear him.
Apache 1-2, are you on net?
Say again?
Apache, are you on net?
That is a solid yes.
A-firm, are we going to be able to get the HIMARS moved over here?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you much.
Thank you. We grabbed most of our supply.
Yo, Martin, you up yet? Oh, Martin. You have ears?
A-firm, go ahead, have,
You want that the MLRS moved over here?
Yeah, the one at the edge of the runway.
Got it.
Man, that hot mic.
And then Raven,
What's
just to check.
Warpig actual.
No, both my tracks are screwed.
Copy.
Do we have ammo rearm here?
Ammo,
like,
no, but I can move that.
Where the hell's Andrew? Why isn't he relaying stuff to me?
Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Andrew, are you on 86? Because I've been trying to get you, and you're definitely not on 86.
Just because.
Yo, Andrew.
Probably need that.
Are you working?
Yeah, for some
Are you
reason,
alive?
my long range is not working.
Ready to check 86. Everyone on net?
Yep.
Basic.
Oh, shit. I know what I did wrong.
Alright, I fixed y'all's Bradley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aver.
Warpig actual to Apache.
Alright,
Copy. Raven.
I'm right next to you.
I know you're right
Roger
next
that.
to me.
I can hear
Radio
you.
check.
Yeah.
I can reach into the town if needed.
So where are we going next? What are we doing? What's the plan?
Hello. I have no idea. Andrew so kindly, not informed me on anything.
I mean, this is just a thing that we can bring up and on debrief and get better at with those guys.
Yeah.
Apache 1-1 Striker 2, if you didn't copy, the rocket already is able to strike pretty much pinpoint wherever you'll need it in town.
Patch 2, guys, go ahead and turn in and move to 036. Turn your chassis 036 and head that direction.
Driver rotate 036 and apparently head that direction.
I'm gonna have you guys
Starting up engine.
support our troops. We're gonna move around and support everybody.
I accidentally whacked the other Bradley. I gotta get out of his way first.
Do you not have Shack Tack on?
I can't see them on Shack Tack.
Well, that's fine. Rotate 166. They're going 166, and I guess they want us to go 036.
Should we just put it up to the bunkers then, and you can peek over? Oh.
Yeah.
Warpig Striker 1.
I got her. Keep eyes up, call out targets. Be easy on infantry. RPG, men, high target, anything like that.
Be advised,
Past
Foot
that,
Mobile is moving from the south, 300 meters south of where that green smoke was just popped. He was on the other side of the Brock formation. He is moving north towards us at this time.
Copy that. We'll keep an eye.
Hey guys, we got a Foot Mobile with anti-tank. Keep an eye out. He's to our south.
Looks like I might have seen him 111 southeast.
Oh yeah, I got eyes on 108.
Wait, Warpig 1, do you want us to split off from main infantry, come back with you guys and regroup?
Yeah, actually, let's stick together as a team.
Alright, going back with them. I see him.
Come back over here.
Oh.
No eyes on him. He's getting hidden by the trees.
Hold up.
You just ran over to him, some cannon.
Wonderful.
All those trees.
Oh, Cannon, you weren't just supposed to throw her in reverse.
Can I go in reverse yet?
I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah, man, do you like the sound mod?
Good job, Cannon. Alright.
Can I throw it in reverse yet?
Hold on, wait one. Yeah, you're clear reverse. Keep going. Stop. Rotate 147 to the right.
Warpig, there.
Gunner
this is
orient
Striker 1.
074 left side of the
Go
hull.
ahead, Striker 1. Be advised, you've got a small pack of them just to the north of that one you were just shooting at.
Copy that. We are currently engaging, and we have
it's basically like an add-on.
Yeah, it's a client-side mod that gives you all of your bearings instantly. You can also bring up your GPS, and on the top bar of the GPS gives you your bearing you're looking.
Are they in defilade? Oh, that was close.
Hey, Warpig 110, small group of 3 infantry in the hills, range 200 meters.
Yeah, we see him. If you guys got eyes, go ahead and engage.
Willing, let's give them a match.
Or right bracket, square bracket.
Wait one shotgun. Let me
give them
actually get eyes on targets.
Currently, it was 110, range 20 meters.
I have physical eyes on these guys, by the way, from my vehicle, so you better give me some targets or I'm about to direct fire.
Warpig 2.
Go forward, Big 2.
Warpick 2, go ahead and move to our east a bit, and kind of go over there next to that bunker if you guys have eyes.
Copy that.
Cannon, push
Yeah.
ahead 15 meters, take a left 114 and push behind the bunker. Try to get eyes on the northeast-ish side around.
We're pushing around the bunker, which I don't see no bunker.
To the right a little
bunker.
bit. Pretty good. Hey, gunner, orient
Perfect,
110 left to
hold there.
right, hit with HE 1 times infantry, 50 meters in front. Good shots. Push. Where is he? I think he's bearing like 093 behind a tree. Right to left, range 100 meters, hit with 40. HE works. Hold fire. Jump ahead 10 meters, cannon.
What the driver shoot? That guy's running left to right. Going 108. But he's not responding and saying what he's shooting at. So.
Engagement, and as far as Warpick 1 is concerned, we have no idea where.
Over there.
I'm just cycling through my thermal sites.
Striker 1 to Iron Dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Periodically.
Iron Dragon to Striker 1.
This is Striker 1, send it.
We are ready on refueled and it's ready to go.
Warpick 2, engage all contacts as you see fit.
Warpick 2 copies.
Copy that.
Someone's moving.
Send an HE round down there, see what's up.
Alright, hey Warpick, I'm on some pushing into the town time now. Cyborg Apache 1.
Warpick 2, do you have eyes on?
Yeah, someone moving there by the trees.
A firm 118. Gunner says there's a guy moving by the trees. I have no eyes, he does.
About 150.
A firm.
There's someone moving.
Scratch that. Gunner is saying 158.
No, I said that was distance. 150. Baron 123 from my position.
They should be seeing it. They'll be alright.
Never little. Oh, I can't even look that direction because there's a big old bar in the middle.
Yeah.
Where's them shots coming from?
Sounds like the Bradley shooting.
Yeah, I think that's...
Alright, Warpick elements, whenever y'all wanna move into the town with us, feel free to do so.
I don't like to sit here. Like this.
Yeah, Raven's telling us to move into the town. But Andrew's just sitting here.
Airfield, flanking us vehicles. Direction south 180.
Air, this is JTAC priority, south side of the airfield. We are receiving
Enemies south side of the airfield.
Vehicle contacts.
South side of the airfield.
Infantry contacts too.
Cannon reverse. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Keep going, keep going.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
At 195, hit with 240, infantry contacts at the end of the runway. Range 100 meters.
That doesn't sound like a 240 to me.
No, that sounds like HE.
Copy that. Are they south down the runway, or?
Well, he's down.
That is true. But we
Copy
didn't
that.
waste HE on him, single man.
Yeah, my bad.
Alright, you learn. no big deal.
Yeah, it just takes practice. Right now, there's a lot of small mess ups and stuff.
Warpig 2, advance behind us, just drive backward.
Roger that.
Wait, advance behind us? Drive backwards?
No. Well, yeah, I guess. He's back behind them.
Wait, so where do you want me to go?
Reverse. A little
Reversing.
Hey, Warpig 1, just take the lead, we'll follow behind.
Follow the road.
Yeah, we're doing a leapfrog thing here, but I also got contact moving bearing 168.
Bearing 168.
It might very well be a Talibunny. Confirmed Talibunny, bearing 168.
Got scared by a rabbit.
Yeah. Warpig 2's got no eyes on it.
Pretty sure it's client side.
Technical bearing 15. It definitely is.
.25 millimeter, if you got him, light him up.
Copy that.
What are we lighting? 25?
Yeah, what are we lighting up?
I don't know.
Be cautious. There are friendly contacts at bearing 00.
I mean, he said 00, so it's someplace north.
Yeah, it's right where we dropped in at.
Yeah, I mean, I.
You actually gonna do anything now?
I don't. It's Andrew's deal right now.
Warpig 2, go ahead and follow us behind us. We're gonna pull into this intersection up here.
Alright, you want to follow him?
Yeah, follow them. Keep like
Decrew
20, 25
timed
meter
out.
distance apart, just in case.
Yeah, just a little mind.
Patchy, this Warpig actually.
Carrie, what are you doing? Send it. Carrie, what are you doing?
Do you have any contacts any direction?
Decrew entered the channel.
Do you want us to leapfrog up ahead of you guys next?
No.
Hmm?
Baron 125, I've got on like a hill.
Devin,
300
at
meters.
work.
So go ahead and
Back
pull
at
directly
6.
ahead of us.
Joined your channel.
Bearing 065. Follow this road and hold at that building.
Oh, the dead body?
Striker elements, you guys
that's
can
okay, buddy.
climb up on
Hey,
the roof
go,
of this
yeah,
building.
go 065
Roger that,
ahead,
headed
go
up.
ahead.
Thank you much.
20 meters in front of them.
065.
Just follow the road.
Oh,
Straight.
I cannot see the road.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Cut it right a little bit. Go slow, go Q speed.
Cyborg, this is Striker 1.
Oh, I was hitting Q and it didn't do anything, so I'll just have to tap W, maybe hit delete and throw it to 20.
That's fine.
Warpig 2's gonna push up to this next intersection.
Hey, firm, go ahead and do
Hold hit.
Warpig 2 set.
Hey, firm.
Hey, make sure you PID, don't just throw HE, because there are friendlies around.
Yeah, I've switched to M2 for it.
Yeah, it looks like most of the infantry, friendly infantry, straight north of us.
Yeah, alright. Pull up with them, Cannon.
Alright.
This is Warpig 1. We're set. Go ahead and pull forward up to our position.
I think this is the road. Cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
Warpig 2's gonna stop on your right.
Like, I have a map view that I can move around in, but I can't see the road.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Basically, I'm driving by map.
Yeah, I gotcha. Hey, gonna orient right-ish. Watch the right side they got left. Pull on, forward. Another 10 meters. There you go.
Apache, this is Warp.
Okay, the infantry is actually kind of behind us a little bit.
Yeah, the infantry is behind us.
That's okay. Hey, pull up another 10 meters. Get online with them if you can.
Let's see if I can see them. There they are.
Keep going a little bit more. There you go. That's good. Do you have a kind of clear road down a clear sight down the road at least? Again, if you orient right, I can watch down the main road.
Warp 2, we're gonna go ahead and push into this town. We're gonna move first, and then you fall behind.
Warp 2 copies.
I feel like we're going off a little bit on our own, because we can't really do anything without infantry, and infantry can't do anything without us.
Follow them.
But yeah, we'll let him learn from his mistakes.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't think he's ever really TC'd.
Yeah.
From what it kind of sounds like. Which is okay. Everyone's gonna learn at some point. But...
Sport Pig, Warp Pig 2, go ahead and pull in.
It's gonna pull over on his right.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and push left here on this intersection and go ahead and support Apache. I'm sure they're in here, so PID.
Warp 2 copies.
Yeah, now he's making a crossfire situation for us.
Yeah.
By pulling in left.
Yeah. Where's that guy? There.
Do you want me just to keep following him?
Yeah, follow him with them.
We're gonna move at 15-20 kilometers an hour. You guys can go ahead and do the same. Actually, we're moving at 16. Friendly contacts bearing
That took way too long. Okay, I'm gonna start writing down notes. First thing is think, push, talk.
Yeah. No, I don't see him.
So the infantry is straight to our west.
Martin, orient to the right-ish. Make sure you're watching our right side. I got it as covered as what I can, but I don't want us getting surprised and the gun being looking left.
Apache, this is Warp Pig.
Let's send it.
We're looking pretty clear inside the town. We're gonna keep pushing forward.
Roger, hang tight. We're gonna do a controlled det. We got multiple IEDs on our current position.
Take a right. The intersection.
We're gonna hold here.
Just make sure you don't drive down the wrong road.
Hold here.
Also, keep an eye out for IEDs, because apparently we got IEDs. So, watch out.
There's a controlled det. Now they're controlled detting some IEDs.
Oh.
Yeah.
That didn't sound good.
Apache Striker 1.
Send it.
Can we get would it be possible to get a call out of fire in the hole so that we know that it wasn't you guys actually blowing up?
Yeah. Get our side behind
I
the
will.
building stuff is open.
I will inform him.
Military things.
There we go, that's good.
You know?
Yeah, there we go. Homebrew just complained to them that, hey, can you just say, like, fire in the hole or something like that next time you explode something so we know it's not you blowing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are all completely fixable things as long as people are willing to learn. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, they're not really, they're not that big.
Yeah, they're not all that big.
Iron Dragon, do you copy?
Like, so far, these guys are awesome and cohesive.
Yeah, that's the amount of experience they have compared to what we were
Yeah,
so
I
used to.
try to take the controls
leaps
over.
and
It's not
bounds
letting
by
me.
far better.
Oh
The
boy.
room for them to improve is like
Oh.
I'm glitched out too. It's not moving, so I'm
beyond
pretty sure when Kara
what
lagged
we're,
out,
you
it
know, normally
screwed
stuck
everything
with.
up.
Could have been auto hover as well.
Casey,
Yeah, I see you guys moving over there.
Also, I don't really appreciate sitting still in a town without infantry screen.
No, me neither.
But it's not the worst. Like, it doesn't feel too bad. This wasn't really a very well-held place.
Dragon, are we
But
about to crash or are we frozen in the air?
This isn't Zeus, and we're so used to Zeus.
Y'all might
Yeah.
be frozen in the air.
yeah, where right now they'd be coming at us because
Yeah,
we're by
that's what we're
ourselves.
used to.
Okay.
Hey, we're big one. Be advised, we got infantry 100 meters to our rear.
The awkward moment when you can't pick up close.
Is it friendly infantry? Yeah, it's friendly.
Infantry. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Roger, engage, kill 'em all.
Roger that 25 mil.
Copy, I have control.
Oh yeah, I'm looking behind me and I only see their guns because I can see through the entire thing.
Yeah, every about 5 minutes I'll do a 360 and.
Yeah,
We're
that's
big
good.
elements. We're gonna wait up for the rest of the infantry, and we're gonna move south towards that next town that we're gonna hit.
I mean, make sure to remind the infantry that we got free ammo in the back of this thing if they need it.
We're not on that.
No, you can poke out your head and talk to them right now.
Oh, they know that.
But do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way they've been running. Is they know. Hold on.
There we go. There's a guy grabbing ammo.
Yeah.
Oh, something blew up behind us.
Yep. Face our rear.
Copy that.
Face rear.
There was an
That was
explosion
an
behind us.
IED. We got no, never mind. I think we're okay. No, we're not. We got one down. We'll fix them.
Copy.
I'm surprised we didn't hit that.
Warpig 2, go ahead and back up or turn around and then support them. They're getting blown up.
Yeah, it's just IEDs being
Send
placed. There's not much
last,
we can do if they walk over.
whatever call sign that was.
Apache 1, got multiple down. Just stepped on an IED.
Yeah.
Or some fucking anti-personnel
I
mine.
don't want to throw him in a Vic and then take the medic away from the main squad and have him in a Vic.
Warpig 2, go ahead and turn your chassis around, please. And
We're
so
gonna
you
move
can
towards
put your
you.
armor
Provide
towards the
additional
front.
medical assistance.
Roger.
Turn around, cannon.
Okay.
Apache, this is
Oh my god, the explosion from that
You
IED.
potentially need Casabac at this time.
It could hurt me so bad.
Nah, we're
They were
fine.
pushing
It
their
was
position.
minor wounds, a lot of them that were immediately on that explosive.
We're gonna stop. We're
they,
gonna stop the
they're
intersection.
dead,
Give cover.
Stop here.
Yeah, Warpig 2, go ahead and just make sure you support the rear. We're gonna
This
watch
is
the
Iron
front.
Dragon. I'm gonna go back to base as well.
Negative.
Air really needs to get their own comms, I think.
Hmm?
Air?
Oh, I don't hear air.
Because they're all up on 85.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't bother with that. I'll switch if I need be, but
I mean, there's a decent amount of stuff he's straight up like not telling us. Like stuff like there was a bunch of enemies at the south side of the airfield. He never even peeped about that.
Hey, Apache, I got contacts bearing 252 from our position.
Warpig 2, I got
just found some
contacts 254 our position.
So it's southwest.
Just go ahead and watch that area.
Copy.
254 their position, which I guess would be like 19 for us.
If you need to have your driver back up, have him back up because they're moving in on.
Go for it.
You want back up? There's a guy like literally right beside me. There we go.
Warpig 2 driver, back up, man. Seriously.
Oh,
No, actually, hold your position. They're moving up the road on your position.
Like this.
There we go. He's clear. I think.
Yeah.
You want me to back up?
Support them.
You want me to back up?
Not yet.
Okay.
Like, if he's gonna be like this, I'm gonna fucking learn him a fucking thing real quick.
Yeah.
This is I'm sitting at this fucking intersection for a reason. So we can watch right, left, cover them. Is when they move backwards, we can cover them.
It's funny. The only person pulling security is pulling security in the direction where we have Warpig 1 facing. Oh, never mind. He went off.
Yeah, why is like Warpig 1 is looking where we're looking. No one's looking to the front.
Oh. There you go. Another infantry guy up to us.
Warpig to this, to Apache.
Are you guys good out there?
Apache, this is
You
Warpig.
guys good out there?
Send it.
What would you like us to do? Do you want our second tank to move forward or what?
No, you guys are good right there. We're just
Yeah,
fixing people, and then we're gonna mount up and then head south towards Lower Dion.
A for.
Lower Denon is like 2 clicks south of here, or 3 clicks, so they might want to jump in our ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just go down the road south and keep going south until we achieve victory.
Well, that should be what we're doing, but I don't know.
Oh, it looks like the 2 guys that got IED died.
We're gonna be moving a body bag over to you for them. A for.
Pepperoni, pepper.
Oh boy. Cannon Frost.
It's better than getting fucked over by your Zeus, right?
I don't know. There's a fine line between that.
Just so you know, we might get a lot of boredom, but eventually we're gonna get a lot of fuck you.
I need to find a pencil.
Something bad happens, you're not gonna fall asleep.
I wonder who the down soldier is.
Damn it, I can't find a pencil. Well, time to Alt-Tab out of the game. Go to notes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had a lot of games with this group where I've been bored as fuck, but then there's been a lot of games where I've had a lot of, shoot shit up.
Actually, this is a good time to eat an MRE.
I completely forgot about that. I can't even do it.
This is Iron Dragon. Do I have clearance to land at the runway?
Yeah, I don't have any.
There's one in the vehicle.
You may have ×2 that need transport. But we're about to start headed south towards Lower Dion. So just have them in the air for a moment.
Raven, or Apache, this is Striker 1. I have handed off air control to Ruling. Still Striker. We have ×3 reinserts moving in to be dropped off at the airfield, and then the additional pilot, which will be picked up after we get the reinserts in as well.
Homebrew cocaine disconnected from your channel.
Hey, Warpig, we're mounting up in your Bradleys. We're gonna split up half and half. Then we're gonna start rolling south towards Lower Dion.
Hola.
Hey, firm.
Question is, where should we drop you off? Should we like push all the way up to the rocks? I think so.
If you want to pick them up on the way.
But then like,
Nice British flag you got on there, Kraken.
Yeah, alright. Anybody else need any stitching or what have you while we're here?
also it's a good time to eat up MREs.
Warpig 2, go ahead and turn your chassis towards us.
Turn around, Cannon.
What? We can just go south.
I don't know, dude.
Trust me, guys. Just put yourself down.
Almost mounted up. Warpig elements, move out. Drive forward.
Go forward.
Okay, I guess I'll just follow wherever he leads us.
Yep.
Wait, what? Let me know when you've dropped off the pilot APOC one.
Metal Gear, I'm falling in close behind to give direct support needed.
Are we on our way?
Don't want to be sitting at the airfield with no security.
We're heading south.
We should be swinging by the airfield first to pick up some dudes, and then, yeah.
Damn, Ruling. You have those fancy helmets.
I can't see this corner. There we go.
Right, hard right, hard right. There you go.
Rallying up with you guys. I'll meet you guys at the crossroad.
Yeah, it sounds like Doc is coming with us because he doesn't want to sit at the airfield without security.
That's a fair point.
I put a left turn on our mini-map. Go ahead and ignore it. We're gonna go straight for the airfield.
Up my pilot.
Roger, roger.
Go ahead.
Take a wide left around this trash.
Go for Striker.
Right, or wide left around the Bradley? Or...
No, around the trash pile on the road.
Roger.
Right?
Yeah. I don't see any trash pile, I can't see the ground.
You're good.
All I see is sky currently.
Yeah.
And the edge of the
Go on,
Bradley's antennas.
Hey, DACA, we're gonna be picking up the rest of the infantry guys, and then we'll head back. Hey, infantry guys, fucking meet us on the road.
One man in his MP5, hold the crossroads.
Chizzy is dead.
Hey guys, fuck you. I'm going towards you, Cannon.
Go for Striker.
Here. Warpig 2, go ahead and pull up to our right side.
Get eyes on the
Pull up
next
this
objective.
right, Cannon.
Roger.
Apache 1-1, this is Striker. I'm tasking Cyborg to start getting us eyes on the next Next objective so we know what we're moving into.
Wow, this thing's surprisingly fuel efficient for what we've done.
I know, and there's 2 more that ran the opposite direction there.
We're full.
Are we?
Rolling.
Yeah.
Artie's fully prepped, ready to go. Full control on fire mission. Just ran now.
Roger that.
Let me know when to soften them up.
So I
they
hope
swag house and
what
get
he
that
does is that we go to like a pile of rocks, stop at the pile of rocks, and get the and just.
Open your ramp for the other 2 guys that are fucking off over there.
We're full as well.
Negative.
Or you eat your MREs.
We're good to go. Driver, go ahead and 180.
Okay.
If you die in track, don't go on RTE to refuel.
Stay in. We have a dismount. Watch your front.
Oh, hold.
Why are you out of the vehicle?
Who the hell dumped out?
We're
That was
refueling.
Jaden, Jordan,
Go.
Okay, someone got out. Alright,
I
back in.
thought we had the accident. My bad.
Warpig 2, go ahead, close your ramp.
Why did you jump out?
I thought we had to exit. My
No,
bad.
you weren't told to exit.
Yeah.
And everyone else was still in the vehicle, so that might have been like, your first in.
Yeah, I was kind of confused.
Okay, we're good.
Go ahead and close your ramp, man.
all good.
We're gonna go ahead and
strike.
Ready. Where are we going?
Go for striker.
We need to RTB for a refuel.
Roger that. Go ahead and RTB.
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow him up.
So we're heading for the objective down south.
That's not blood.
Ruling's talking to aircraft.
Oh, wait. I
Yep.
don't think this is good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna eat me some spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, like I was saying before, there's plenty of MREs in the vehicle, and it's a good time to eat up.
Where's the vodka though? Come on.
Next time we'll be getting even less than we already have in here.
Thanks for the
They don't like us keeping magazines on us.
Take it right here.
Just a reminder, if you're into IDs and shit in the town, there are probably some long main roads. Be careful.
Hey, Gunner, turn in.
Got it.
Just in case.
Solid.
I'll be falling about like 200 meters behind, so I can actually use my weapon.
Hey, Gunner, scanning thermals. I'll keep eyes out for IEDs.
They just hit an anti-personnel IED there.
Oh boy, what was that?
Keep going. Alright. Slow down, Cannon. Keep 30 meters.
Who's gonna call it out? I don't know what it was.
Hey,
It hit your right track as anti-personnel.
Oh, okay. Either an ND or hit a mine, yeah.
I have a low blood pressure.
Like, yeah, mine. Suggest you only take half of the road, not the entire road.
Copy left.
Thank you, Gunner Cam, for being able to see the Bradley while I'm looking at the sky.
Hey, do we have a medic in there?
Yes.
Yeah, I need some help. I have a low blood pressure.
Metal Gear, how you guys
Also,
doing?
we
Did you
heart rate.
blow your tracks off or something?
So,
Oh.
yeah.
What?
Maybe you just can't tell we have, or
I heard a poof when we were driving down the road. I didn't know if you blew your tracks off of that thing.
That was your
If you're not a
vehicle
medic,
that
you
pooped.
don't tend to have a very accurate reading.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you guys ran over a fucking
His blood's
AP Dirt
okay.
mine. You guys
Why
gotta watch the
am I
road. They already
okay?
mined it. It's obvious, so.
Blood's at 99.
I'll fix you up. You're not in any danger.
Yeah, but his heart rate should be at 80, but it's at 56.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it'll go up on its own eventually, but.
I can also
Warpig
use
2.
my heart rate.
Go for Warpig 2.
That's good. Means
Hey, so we're gonna follow this road down for a minute, and then there's gonna be a fork up on the road, and we're gonna take a right, and then a little bit after the fork, we're gonna have a dismount.
You told me that it's fine on
Copy
its
that.
own, so give it an update.
Hey, Cannon, when we hit a
So
right in the
just keep your eyes peeled
fork,
for anything on the hills, or just watch out.
I don't think this is
Fork
good.
copies.
100 is not high. You can
Cannon.
get 100 just by walking.
Yep.
When we reach a fork in the road, we're gonna want to take the right.
All right. Cool.
I just fucking freaked out. I thought you said cannon. I was like, what?
Why am I hurt all of a sudden?
Cyborg, this is
Yeah, I'm not
Striker.
sure
Those
what's
two
happening
BTRs, are they stationary at that point?
Maybe it's just a rough ride. I was
There's not a lot of.
I got contacts,
Bearing
bearing 127, 127.
Cyborg's about 2 BTR stationary.
Hold,
if you want to
Cannon.
hold, I'm gonna drop some,
Gunner, look 127.
on the
Lower 240.
Load up 25 millimeters and light them up.
I got eyes on them. I'm firing freaking.
I also have bearings 128.
It's just light infantry that they're sweeping up.
That Apache 119 task and already onto the BTR mark.
If he doesn't go through trees.
Metal Gear, give me 4 rockets on 2 times BTR.
You're
position.
131,
really
200 meters. Couple guys up in the trees if you want to spray them.
Cyborg, you can keep eyes on BTR to provide effect of the incoming Army strike.
Yeah, which is coming up soon here.
Can you keep eyes on the BTR
Gunner,
mark to provide
131 in the
effective
definitely 100 meters in front of us. I'll scratch that. That's
Roger
okay.
that. It's okay. The rockets have a lot of power. If you can, also feed me adjustment if
Take
case
this
they
right.
miss.
They just hit another ID.
Yeah, they just hit another AP mine. You hit
Yeah.
another AP mine.
This is the road we're supposed to take a Y out. Take a right at, but they're going forward. So.
Roger, adjust fire
Hold,
southeast.
Cannon. Hold.
Hold on.
Bearing 203.
Hit it with HE. Clear out.
Give me another Kaka. 4 shots. Adjust.
That wasn't an AT round.
Southeast.
Roger, hold on.
We'll take 1204, 300 meters on top of the hill. Sporadic
Things on a
infantry.
cooldown for some reason.
I've been firing machine gun. I thought I'd like back to the cannon.
Say again, what direction? Rolling.
Southeast 30 meters.
Another anti-personnel mine.
Affirm, I'm trying to get Artie onto them. They're stationary for now.
Keep pushing, Cannon. Keep pushing.
Point big, aren't we? This time we're not the point big.
No.
Thank God. That means we don't have to worry about hitting IEDs.
Would this be a good place to let the infantry out? Ask them.
I don't know.
I'd
He's
just
saying
stand
it.
until they tell you otherwise.
Are they along the road or along the side? Because I'm gonna creep in garage out.
Warpick 2, have your guys get out. Or have the guys in your tank
Hunter,
get
this
out.
is accurate.
Hey guys, infantry squads out, dismount point, out.
Dismount.
Roger,
I have the ramp open.
Roger that.
If you want someone else to hit it, do it. That was enough to get them spooked, but yeah, like I said, so you tell me I'm gonna get ready to fire as soon as my tubes are ready.
Warpig, you guys are
More
clear to raise
armor
your ramp on
contact
that
on
front
that
truck.
road.
Raven, let me know when all your guys are out of my tank.
My guys are out. Warpig, my guys are out of your track.
Hey, from.
I'll let everyone push ahead.
Alright, we're all out of both
Warpig 2
Bradleys.
will get online with you once the infantry is pushed ahead of us.
All Bradleys are clear. Bradley 1, go ahead and push forward to the corner of this building.
Warpig, Striker, do you copy?
Alright.
You're clear hot on any infantry.
Apache, are you able to read me on 85 right now?
Warpig 2, go ahead and pull up to the behind of.
Willing, send the message out here and try to relay them.
So to the right,
Hey, firm,
I'm
2
guessing,
armor pieces
up the road.
Coming up the road, marked on map by,
Hey, these vehicles down the Jericho Road, you got 2 armored vehicles.
Load tow. I
You
can't.
agree to hear that?
Can you guys confirm which direction those vehicles are coming
Yeah.
from?
Coming on the
Continuing.
main MSR, heading up from southeast, where the BTRs
Southeast, hey.
The only
Southeast.
main road.
Stop
Southeast.
going behind them. Pull up behind.
Marked on the road. They're moving northwest along it.
Reverse. 062, main road.
Go back. Warpig 2, go back and
064 cannon.
to that intersection.
As soon as
Go
I
back
can,
to the intersection
brush on
you're
the
at.
whole road.
Oh, go back to the intersection, Roger.
Yep.
Everyone, let me know when.
That's the intersection.
To the right, to the
I
right.
want
Right.
you guys to go back the way we came and to the right.
Yes, our driver cannot see. Cannon, the other way, the opposite way. Not
That's the
forward towards
left.
them.
You said right.
I can't see what direction you're facing.
Aerial
Left,
firemen
left,
going out.
Left.
Left. There we
Are
go.
they still
Now
on
that
road?
road.
Did they pass the BTRs there or no?
Our BTR is still up.
We have a contact at Baron 040.
Rolling on fire.
To our right. 111.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gunner
Keep it on the road.
111. BTRs. 118. Top of the hill. AP.
Warpig 2, pull
Yeah.
out, pull out.
Reverse. Reverse.
I can't turn me to it. I can't turn the turret.
Yeah, turret's down. Right track's down. Yeah. Warpig 2 is hurt.
Hey, Warpig, you guys
Warpig
stick
2's
around.
bail. Bail, guys. Bail, bail.
Bailing.
We only got two.
Bradley 1 start is disabled.
This is hold. This is Warpig Elements. We are disabled. We both disabled. Hey, driver, Warpig 1, shut your engine off.
I hit the BMP with an AT stick. It's kind of smoking. BMP gone.
Hey, Warpig 2, if you guys are still up, man, find a safe spot to pull out and get somebody out to repair. You have repair kits inside the vehicle. Please tell me that's not Warpig 2 cooking up.
No, the BMP is cooking off. I don't know if the Bradley 2's down.
I'm gonna get off and start repairing the turret. Actually, never mind. You already did that.
It's approaching in from your north.
I mean,
M. Roberts disconnected from your channel.
I think it was. I think it was all AG.
Apache, this is Warpig. Hey, hang on, gal, I'm right here. Apache, this is Warpig. We need a medic over here at Warpig 2.
I'm looking on Ares, and I see the medic first in line of all the infantry. Maybe he's the squad leader, though? And he's just given a medic tag? So he can do medic stuff? Raven's in the middle of him. That was a big round that had over my head.
Warpig, we need medevac. Gal is down, and he's hurt bad. Can you relay the message to medevac?
You inconsiderate fuck.
Hey, fuck you, Cameron. This is the first guy I came across. You know what? All of Warpig 2 is fucked. We need medevac now.
Hey, yeah, he's with me.
Inconsiderate fuck.
Hey, yeah, needs help?
I don't know.
Holy fuck, he's still alive for now.
He's still alive. I'm gonna go check the rest of the crew.
Put a tourniquet on his arm.
Yeah, Cameron's down. He's hurt too. He's hurt real bad.
Well, put tourniquets on what you can and start working on the chest.
They at least stabilized?
I'm getting shot. I'm going inside.
I'm not sure.
I'm stabilizing, or I'm trying to stabilize right now, but I'm getting shot at too.
There's also wound reopenings.
There's contacts by the frickin' outside by the Vic. Tell you guys, there's literally guys next to the vehicle.
Hey guys, we're getting shot at real close, danger close.
Yeah, I can't do anything. They're too close in front of us.
Well, tell the driver to move!
I'm telling him.
Gunner, you're in charge.
Top of you. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Because I keep getting hit by these fucking assholes over here.
Yeah, we're gonna need some help.
We need a little infantry support down here for these Bradleys. They're getting.
Man, where's the infantry?
Apache, this is Warpig Axel. We need support. We need support. We need somebody to watch over us while we get these guys at least somewhat patched up. Hey guys, go ahead and pull outside of town and just pull a perimeter.
Copy.
Oop.
I'm gonna fix Buddy inside the vehicle. Put him back in the dick, and I can fix him inside.
Okay.
I'm dropping in the rear Bradley to fix.
Nice.
Hang on, buddy. I got you.
What the hell? You use Ace Interact on my
I got
body.
one medic here, somebody that knows what the fuck he's doing. So I'm gonna get you in this back of the vehicle, and we're gonna get.
You use Ace Interact to
Some help.
immediately put me in. Nerd.
Hey, I got a question, man.
Right now, took an AK to the fucking.
How the hell do I put him in the back of the fucking vehicle?
Alright, this is Warpick 1. We have the perimeter set up.
How do I put my guy that I got on my back in the back of the vehicle?
Drop him, Ace interact with him, and it's load patient.
I'm currently fixing myself and very injured individual.
You should be.
Get someone Knight's team to help you out if you can.
They all look dead.
Get someone Knight's team to help you out if you can. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, go ahead and call Masscast, dude. We got a bunch of guys.
Bunch of guys. 3.
We may need Alpha down here, but it sounds like them. Everyone on comms? That's never a good sign.
Vehicle crew, you getting engaged?
Apache 1, how you guys doing?
Taking
over
out
there?
enemy infantry that's
literally walk up to the side of
just
Bradley.
harassing infantry.
Hey, what direction are they
Unless
at?
they were like there the whole time.
Take them the whole grid square.
No. They're in the town you guys were in.
I know, I can get this shit pretty close and behind cover.
Roger.
Yeah, so fucked up.
Southwest, bearing 209.
You're gonna have to
It's like on the very edge of this town.
Excel is a second-rate YouTuber entered the channel.
Grid square to be approximate would
we're
probably
probably gonna
be
need at least one medevac,
14037. Actually, no, it's 036.
Roger that.
But I wouldn't recommend bombing it. We don't know if there's infantry down there that are friendly. Downed.
I think we're by most of them. They're coordinating up in the area. That sucks for them.
Roger, it's your call, dude. I'm not gonna.
Zero comms between this entire fucking group. It's
No.
aggravating.
This isn't
What's your
rain.
call? I'm not gonna.
Stop being a pussy ass bitch, fucking frog.
Okay, shut up.
Stop being a bitch.
Guys, chill the fuck out.
This is not good.
We're joking with each other.
You and the freaking call in a medevac if you can.
Yeah, this is our little thing, man. Just relax.
Alright.
This is going to take a fucking century to fix these motherfuckers. That's only 2 people. Apparently everyone's fucking down. Oh, we can't bring defibs. Definitely not. Anyone here with long range? Anyone with long range? Anyone? Anyone else in this vehicle?
The command seat has a long range.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just kind of trying to stop people from leaving right now. You get someone to call in a freaking medevac. Roger. Shitty. Roger.
What sort of zoom should I have had? See.
It just won't stop bleeding.
That. Like a 200 meter. So I can actually see.
I'm running out of bandages. I don't know what the fuck hit you guys, but I don't know how you're still alive.
They never got Gal back up, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god. Hey, bring the Bradley over here and drop him off real quick so we can get him. God damn, my chest wound.
What do you want me to do?
Bring him over here and drop him off because we're getting him up. Because he's just gonna die in there bleeding the fuck out in the vehicle.
He's not in our Bradley. He's in the other Bradley, I think.
Can you coordinate? Aren't they on this channel? Motherfucker, he needs. Oh my god. Come on,
I'm gonna try to get them. I don't. Hey, Andrew, are you still alive?
It's time for some personal initiative right now. This is fucking stupid.
Driver, take us southwest, just 25 meters. Get us close to the Bradley.
When you dirt map, you can't talk.
Yeah, southwest.
Vortex.
Alright, Daka, we got Gal and Andrew down out here.
Roger, bring him by. I'll pull him off the vehicle and then we just keep going.
Where do you want me exactly?
Over here by the building where the mass cast is at.
Copy, I'm gonna move him over. Hey, Boulder, if you're on this now, just hop on the gun and just do 360 with the gun.
Hey Frost, when you're using the gun, do you use thermal?
I switch in between and off. Thermal to just quickly scan and then just get out of thermals to PID.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, Frost is carrying them all.
Hey, do you know if there's anyone inside the wrecked building next to the Bradley?
No idea. Cannon probably is still inside the Bradley scene with Gal, coming back to get them.
The reason is I saw its heat signature here instead of this building next to you, the one that's all fucked up, all concrete.
How you doing?
I don't know, I'll look.
Just be careful in case it's not,
I got
friendly.
2 calls of meatball in this
yeah,
vehicle,
right.
So you have guns for, dude?
Yeah, but I didn't see him. I can't, shoot in there. Like, I can't shoot, at him if he's behind a wall and shit.
If I have to really explain how to take care of that, then yeah.
Okay.
Frost
Anyone
will
that's
take
up
care
now
of it.
will look around and see
You
if
already know
anyone
our
else
position,
is stable somewhere that we have been, or whatever, unconscious somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking through the building, nothing here.
Which one, the one on the left or the one on the right?
Yeah,
One on the left or the one on the right?
it keeps them
I'm
from
gonna
going.
try regardless. I don't know if I have much time on this guy. Southeast thingy.
Okay. Is Martin still around, or did he leave? Because at this moment, I do not like Martin. I think Martin left. Hey, I think Martin left. I don't see him in the team.
Yeah, he left.
Okay.
I do.
I didn't like him because he didn't talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, what I got on my notepad to say to them, let's open it up, is basically push, think, talk, and send more info down the line. Those are the two main points.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna have for
I don't
the AR.
Like him, because I heard three different things. I heard something from Daka. Heard like Andrew. I heard you guys talking. I was trying to deal, I was trying to deal with you. I think you misunderstood what I said when I said push back to where we originally were.
Yeah, like I thought it was our original positions that we're going to behind Apocalypse, or whatever they're called, Apache.
No. I wanted that first intersection where we were, go back where we were. Which I meant by that was the intersection. I think you misunderstood me.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the Y intersection that we were sitting at behind the buildings when we were right beside.
No.
But yeah.
And then that guy got snippy over me. Was like, "You're going the wrong direction." I'm like, "Well, yeah, no, I'm just having a miscommunication with my driver. Calm down,
I mean, it happens. Got to get that chemistry up. Well,
yeah. See, originally it wasn't supposed to be. Martin wasn't supposed to be with us.
yeah.
It was supposed to be Frog. And now you know I don't like the command. I
Yeah.
don't like to do it. I just wanted a gun. That's all I wanted to do. I mean, like, I can single command a tank, like a singular tank, but I don't like to group command a tank. If you know what I mean. I just wanted to be a gunner, not a commander. But, And then the gunner, like, I only had his bail because he put so many AP rounds into our tank. That was AP.
Yeah.
And then the back half was HE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I had his bail. Because I thought we were going to cook off. I had no idea.
Yeah, since the new RHS update, those Bradleys are like invincible.
Yeah, so I had to jump out because I thought we were going to cook off. I was like, well...
Yeah, because in old RHS it was like, oh, we took 2 shots, we're going to explode, dude.
Yeah. And I was like, well, if the tank goes, at least I'll try to save the crew out of it, Because you can always replace the tank, you can't replace the crew.
Yeah.
I mean...
Too bad there wasn't some way for us to get out the back. Because me having to jump out the driver's port was basically jumping into the bullets.
That's what I did. I jumped out the commander track.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, makes sense, but... Still. The dude was getting like super irritated. I'm like, bro.
Hi, car.
You know.
Sorry.
I'm like, you know, you're getting angry about things that are like stuff you should know how to do. Like, when you told me to go back from the infantry and leave them, well, you told me to go up there. Now you're telling me to leave them. Like,
Yeah, there we go. Another note put to my thing. Cooler heads prevail.
and that's why I've been trying to, you know, stay calm and level-headed no matter what. But you know, because I could tell, like, I don't TC. I don't tank command. I shoot. That's what I like to do. So I don't have like a lot of experience tank commanding in a group like this.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, he didn't either. What is what it seemed like.
Yeah.
So,
like, if he would have just said, "Here's what you got to do: split them up, each go with a like a unit or like a squad," I could have done that easily, flawlessly. That's easy for me, because then I can control, you know, my tank the way I want to do it, the way I need to do it to get the job done. But like, when they hit all those IEDs, what is, you know, we're over there. We already know what hit them, right?
yeah.
There's no infantry, and people should be pulling security. If they need us, call us. That's fine, you know. And then there's like half the information where I was never being relayed. None of the information was being relayed to me at all. I'm like, what's going on? So he would tell me to go somewhere. I'm like, okay, I'll just, you know, we'll follow you or do whatever. And then he'd be like, oh, there's infantry now. I'm like, what? Or they would start shooting at stuff, and it had been called over like the main net, and I had not, you know, he never relayed information to me.
Yeah,
So,
I wonder what we could do for training tomorrow. Maybe we have people purely
there is
just
no training tomorrow.
Or not, sorry, not tomorrow. The next week on Friday. I guess it'd be practicing comms. But how would you go about that? I guess just driving down a road and
No.
in these
You
battle
can't do that.
situations, yeah, it's a lot harder.
You need to throw us. You need to make a not a specialty mission, but you can't just drive us down the road because those
Yeah.
comms are easy. No, you need to do a mission. You know what I mean? Like, there needs to be meat and potatoes there for us to train on. Because you can simulate just driving down the road. Anybody can. Driving down the road is easy.
Well, yeah.
But when you get in the thick of it, like what we just had happened, and communications broke down, and DACA is sitting there yelling on our net, and I can't hear. I hear what he says, and I can't hear what, you know, the other guy's saying. So I hear three different things, and I'm like, well, you know, what's going on? It just gets super, super duper frustrating. There's like nothing I can do because I'm not supposed to be on long range, so I can't hear everything, you know. So I don't know. That's just my little rant. I don't think DACA should have been on net with us. Like, he's too volatile, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's just too volatile. He's too there. And that really, really screwed me. Because I heard him yelling, and I heard, go back, the other way, blah, 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 blah. I'm, like, trying to get you turned around. And then once we get there, like, Martin's just looking at the thing.
Like,
what
what should I do?
118, 200 meters, main road, shoot through the bush. You know? You would think he would see the incoming fire through the bush and shoot at the bush. But I guess that wasn't the thought process. I guess he was waiting to see it. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to say I do.
And the problem is he only had one tow loaded because he accidentally misfired a tow before.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was only like a BMP2.
Yeah, so he should have been able to
okay.
AP through it, right?
Yeah. I know he whiffed he whiffed that tow.
Yeah.
Like, he whiffed the ever-loving fuck out of that thing. Which, whatever, no big deal. But he should have started firing AP. But then he's like, I can't move the turret. And I'm like, yeah, the turret's down. So I told you to back up, which you started, but then they hit the track. And at that point, normally that point is when the Bradleys kind of start getting ready to cook off.
Yeah.
And that's why I had everyone bail.
Yeah.
Because I was going to try to save the crew.
Yep.
But I guess the Bradleys, they don't cook off now. So.
Not as quickly, at least.
Yeah, so I bet you he kind of looked at me like I was an idiot or something. I was like, why did he bail the crew? It's like, well, here's the thought process behind it. Like, you may think I'm stupid, but the reason I'm doing it is actually far more than what you think.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to be like, oh, well, he sucked ass or something. It's like, well,
I found it funny he didn't know how to use Ace Interact to put me in the vehicle.
From the sounds of it, he's never had to do that. He's never had a crew bail. He never has gotten out. Done that, and they've never had more than one crew, is what it sounds like. So I don't know. I'm just super upsetty, Cannon.
I get you. But hey, we actually have a chance to make this community better through that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just may do my one. I don't know. I might,
Well, no matter where we go or what we do, people need work. I bet he disabled that with HE.
Yeah.
Good old missiles.
Yeah. No, it's not that. Like, I don't know. It's just Arma in general, Cannon. That's all,
Yeah.
Is somebody flying out for evac?
We don't know.
Yeah, we haven't. Nobody's came back. Apache's come back, and I tried to talk to them, but they didn't answer back. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. I think. Let's see who's over there.
You thought, well.
Damn.
Should we ring up Ambi and see where he's at?
He's a medevac.
Oh, yeah, working on that. I guess once they bring the boys back, they'll,
There's a little bird. Who's auto-hovering?
Yeah. Let me guess, it's Connor? Let's see.
I put $10 to it.
It's a blue 77 tag on him, so it's Connor, I think.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it's not any of our boys.
I don't know, Cannon. I may just let you, Falx, and Frost do your deal.
Okay. You're gonna be still, burnt outish on Arma, because... You're still gonna be the good old grizzled burnt out on Arma, even though you've only played like half the time I have, at least on Arma 3, that is.
Oh, I've played way more than you on Arma 3.
On Arma 3?
Yeah. How many hours do you have right now?
3,500?
Alright, multiply that by 2 because all my stuff is on Arma Sync.
But doesn't it still count in Steam if it fires up?
See, the way they used to have it is Arma 3 you could run the EXE without ever opening Steam. You'd run it through the Arma Sync launcher. So it would just pull out the EXE. And it would never count Steam time. It would never think you were playing Arma 3.
Okay.
So realistically, I have about 7,000 or 8,000 hours in Arma 3. Along with Arma 2 and all that stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't show on Steam, that's all.
Yeah. I remember just looking around at these guys' times on Arma, and then looking at all of ours.
How much do they have?
Like 500, some of the guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, depending on what the reaction is, we'll see what happens, what's up, what the deal is. Because, like, if they're gonna act like super, like, Duke-Nui, oh, well, you're trash. I'll just be like, okay, well, you know what? See ya. No big deal.
Yeah, it's just we didn't have any of our main armor guys. Like, the 2IC and the TC were both gone today.
Yeah, like, I was I was getting a winged, like main armor guy.
Yeah.
He was winging it, and that's okay. It's just like there's a lot of communications and misconceptions of what he should do and what I thought I should do. And obviously that was the thing. Like he's sitting there, like, oh yeah, turn your chassis around. Like, why? You know. What am I gonna?
It's safe.
That shit's annoying too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over there.
About time. Nikolai, I'm fucking sorry, dude.
Ah, you're good, dude.
Fucking, I stepped on a can of fucking beans and it blew up. I'm not even joking. It was literally a can of beans. Somebody walked over and I'm like, okay.
I don't know. It's Michael Stevens.
Hey, you know who's running reinserts?
Not at the moment, no. I know that APOC 1 is currently doing Medivac.
Okay.
I think
Thanks.
they'll do inserts after that, but I might be able to bring you back in just a sec.
Well, we're the tank crew, so I don't really know how that's gonna work. We're big too.
We'll see.
I mean, the tank still works. It's just we need to put a couple
Yeah,
nuts
we
and
just
bolts
get to
and
the
some new
tank.
tracks.
Tracks are in there.
There's one spare track. We can grab one out of Warpig 1 and be Gucci.
Oh. We'll see. We'll see.
I know Frost will probably like to see the footage of his tank blowing up on AP mines. Because I got pretty good eyes on that. I'm like, what's that small boom? Like, oh, it's just your right track exploding. It's just an AP mine, so it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like Raven was saying with ALiVE, since they were doing a lot of infantry stuff earlier, it's all AP mines. So the commander AI is used to infantry. But if we start bringing out more armor, they'll actually put in AT mines and kind of adjust.
Neat. It's a lot different than it used to be.
Ah.
Ah, goddamn people not in T4.
Yep. What's going on? You guys almost done your op?
Yeah. I guess they are.
Step on a can of fucking beans and everything blows up. You killed so many people. It fucking. Why can't a can of beans do so much damage? So many people kept re-engaging on us. Like we were down trying to pick each other up, and then fucking. Huh. Then not looking at me to outside, a building fucking collapsed.
What's up?
But I hope you're not looking at me to reinsert you. Yes.
No.
We are. Black man.
Look up in the sky. What is that?
It's a flying black man.
It looks like a chopper.
That Sergeant Danny and a bunch of dudes inside of it, is that chopper up toward north?
I don't know, probably.
Oh, it is. I'm on Athena and I can see the name of everyone in that chopper. Danny's flying it.
Nice. This would be worth, don't you think? Worth.
What's up?
I love how he doesn't.
Oh, it's on Discord.
I'm not worried about it.
You Alvy equation, I guess.
Worth.
Worth, right?
You know, you have to go to the dark side, but it's a compromise. Oh, Danny, you better hit Z to go down. The next auto hover. Can we go over there?
Yeah.
He's blood and epinephrine. We're giving him more saline.
We need to get Andrew out.
No, why did you
Yeah.
take him out?
Oh. Hey, you're
I
alive.
can stand up. I'm not gonna move.
I kinda fixed you.
I mean, I was like on the
Thank
top
you.
on the way back and just fucking died.
You okay? Do you have
I'm not a
morphine?
good medic, so I'm very surprised.
You want to stick some morphine in my butt?
You guys got me up, dude. Fuck you.
How's everybody
I'm
doing
so
up
sorry,
there?
guys, for what I did. Definitely help, but
Is everybody over here green?
I got you.
Yeah.
Let me check you one more time.
Yeah, I'm still gray.
Yeah, you have 400 blood.
Yeah,
I think I need more blood, I think.
I bet you, yeah, but there's already 1,000 going in. You have to wait until it gets wait.
Crazy, you little bitch. Get over
Oh,
here.
wait. Color's coming back.
Yeah,
Color's
there's
coming back.
1,000 blood going in here.
Yeah, you're getting IV. I already hooked you up with a,
Money is spent there. Once again,
Do you want to get back to the medical,
Amy.
Alright, go to the medical place. Go to the medical. Come on, this way. Follow me.
Ambiguous. I found ambiguous. He's the self. I'm assuming you're taking us back to the airfield?
No, I'm taking people out.
Oh.
This is a one-way ticket.
Yeah, we're going back to the other airfield, other island, right?
No, from what I've been told, I'm bringing people back.
Okay.
Here.
Never mind, Ambi's not bringing us back. He's bringing people back to the airfield. I don't know if it's RTB or what.
Does anybody else need medical while I'm here?
That we mentioned, but I think he made it back in, so I think he'll be on the next bird coming in.
I guess
You're stable.
How's
What's
everyone
your heart
doing?
rate? 1 second.
Step
Yeah,
or
fine.
anything like that?
Hey,
Good.
Crew, are you proud of me?
How do I wipe my face again? It's Control F, right?
Control Shift T.
Control Shift T.
Oh, Control
Yeah.
Shift T.
Yes. I am very proud that I made
So what's the situation? Are we all just coming back?
Yeah, it sounds like we're getting debriefed here pretty soon.
Okay.
Hey, Kraken, you wanna pass
Well, I get a good old notepad full of things.
Let me get some kit.
Come in.
Hey,
turn the guns on, by the way, Kraken.
But my question to you, Andrew, is this your first time tank commanding?
No, it's not, but it's my first time commanding more than one tank.
Okay, there you go.
You're also in pain. So probably from the turn.
I'm sorry, man. I did not mean to make you top-livered.
Okay. Well, it was also us not knowing the capabilities of the tank-ish.
Yeah. Well, I saw your message, and I'm like, I'm taking care of one guy, and it's like, he's right there in front of me, and he's still alive, right? I'm not gonna just pop over to the other side.
That was more of a joking statement to say, hey, I'm also here.
Yeah, I know you. I know, and then as soon as I got somebody else to come over, I went over and saw you, and it's like, you were down as fuck, too.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell. I know we could tell we were getting irritated at each other. Like you wanted me to do some things, and we wanted to do different things, and I could tell. It's both first for us for doing group work like that. And
Yeah,
especially,
hey, if you guys want to go talk over here where we're private and we can go.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the medical stuff because those.
oh yeah, you worked on me for like an hour.
Yeah.
You worked on me for a good time.
Alright.
Come on, 10 guys, come with me.
Alright. I mean, if you feel better about it, because we don't mind saying it in the open.
SSGP
We found
carry
it's a bad
started
idea to keep
recording.
stuff private.
SSGP carry stop recording.
So, I'm sorry, dude. I got us fucked.
I mean, the thing is that you can improve and learn from your mistakes, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like this, the thing is, we didn't know what we had wrong and what we should work on, and now we kind of do after putting it out in the real world.
Really? Yeah, I mean, running with 2 tanks, I mean, it only makes me improve.
Yeah, like when we had our big fuck off fight in that last town where we blew up. Okay,
Yeah.
see, and you were yelling at me to go the other direction. I had told Cannon go back to where we originally were, which he assumed that was behind Apache where you first told us, right? When I
Yeah.
wanted him to go back to the Y, and that's when we kind of were like, you were yelling at me and I yelled back, and our miscommunication was not between you and me, it was between me and Cannon, and we were kind of like at each other. And then like when I told the crew to bail, see, I'm so used to playing and like Bradley's blowing up like they're nothing because they hit like AP, and then they started dumping HE. So I figured, save the crew, eat the Bradley, save the crew, is what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought that was, and then we hopped out, which in hindsight, RHS is different now, I guess. I thought that was the better choice, and that was not the better choice. But
I want you guys to know that, like, when I hopped out of my tank to come, like, take care of you guys, I was hurting. That's why I went down. I didn't get shot taking care of you. I was already hurting.
Oh, you didn't pay attention to your
I
own
just got
wounds.
out and said, I told my other tank crew, I was like, hey, guys, you need to take care of this, and I'm going to get out and go take care of these guys. And
yeah.
We didn't care. We're so used to just waiting. That ain't a big deal to us.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. Like we
I
understood.
literally forgot about taking care of myself. That was my bad.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing where it's like the most important person in the end is you. Right?
Well,
like yourself.
well,
as long as yourself is alive, nothing else matters.
Trust me, I know this. I mean, I do know this, but, like, oh, dude, I didn't want you guys to go down. I wanted you guys to be something good. And, like, whenever I had you guys getting taken care of by actual proper fucking medical, I started working on your tank. So that way, whenever you guys got fixed up, you had a tank to fucking drive again.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And that's when I went down, because I lost a shit ton of blood.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, see, like through this and actually having combat together, we know what we have our options to improve and our avenue of what we need to know, like to each other and how to improve on what we need.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like I said, like me and you are in both the same boat. I don't really TC command too often.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, like we both can do one-off, tank commands. Is from what you're telling me, and that's the way I work as well too when I tank command. But when we come together, that's where our disconnect happens. So, and that's just time. That's all that is,
Time and getting used to each other, getting to know each other, man. That's really what it is.
Yeah, like I'll be honest. I went in and I expected us to die right out of the gate. I'll be honest. So
honestly, I think we did all right.
One thing I was surprised about is when you took us south away from the infantry. It didn't basically just like assign us to squads.
Well, actually, I was thinking about splitting us off, right? When we were in that one town, and I was like, well, there's another road up the side, and we can send one tank down this road, and then we can send one tank down this road, and have infantry split up, but I decided against it.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, that's what I would have done. Split everyone together, so that way you have infantry on a tank and infantry on the other side as well.
See, a tank's only good as strong. only as strong as its supporting troops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why we wanted an infantry screen in front of us for in the buildings.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, we would cover down the main
I know that
roads.
much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, like, one thing that I noticed just personally between me and you is you would hear a lot of stuff on command net, because I know I'm not supposed to be on it.
Well, no, you can be.
I mean, yeah, I probably should have been, but I was just Steiner or Twitch really didn't want me on it, and I was like, hey, I may listen in. They're like, yeah, you can, but you probably shouldn't. So I was like, okay. But when you start relaying information, you knew a lot more than I knew. So, like, that, I know that's one thing. Like, I need to work on just inner communications, but for you, I think it would help just when you're multi-tanking like that, would help, because I wasn't very getting, steady information flow. Wasn't getting very steady information flow, and it really hindered, like, my ability to do what I kind of tried to do. If that makes sense?
Well, as a second tank commander, I think you should be on the main net.
Yeah.
But Steiner and Twitch don't want that. Heck, as a driver, I'm not even supposed to be on tank intercom, like in between the two tanks.
Honestly, I think it should be very, very strongly advised that all tank crew should be on the main net. Just don't communicate, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I was just going off what they were saying. Is like, hey, you probably shouldn't. So I did the safe route, but you know.
Yeah, and then
as far as I'm concerned, it's like I assumed you were all on the main.
Yeah, I had my ear on every net possible. So at one point, I had to go and tell a gal, hey, south side of the runway, there's enemy. Because you didn't ever pass that down, and that's sort of important when there's enemy on our right.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, that's another thing. We can always improve upon that. That's like a building block.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. And I appreciate this feedback.
It's like the same thing. Like, I wanted to talk to who else was with us.
There was Boulder and
our gunner. Are you talking about?
Yeah, the gunner. I don't obviously. I have no idea how your inter-squad communication, so I can't comment on that. But whoever was our gunner, I know his name started with an M. I'm sorry that I forget, but he didn't. He was very uncommunicative as well, and I would have liked to bring him like, hey.
I actually did try to communicate as much as I could to everybody.
Yeah, well, this is just for like our inner tank communications for ourselves. The gunner he would say some stuff, but I would have liked a little bit more information. You know what I mean? I would have said, hey, you know, you did good with what you did, but you know, here's what you could improve on as well.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, we all come. You know, this isn't our place, so we don't want to overstep our bounds.
What? No. You're not overstepping shit. Like I said before we started, this is my first time commanding a multi-tank crew.
Yeah, like
thank you.
When DACA was on net, I heard you talking, DACA talking, and then like another person in my tank talking. I'm like, they're all three different things. What do I do? And then I focused on what you wanted me to do, and I tried to get cannon, and it was a cluster.
Yeah, really, that's getting Doc off our net because he's volatile as hell.
Not been on our net, but
so let's go do this after action briefing, and then we can, as a whole tank crew, like both tank crews, all talk together real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Sure.
Cool. Well, I don't know where everybody is actually.
Follow me.
And then you immediately don't follow him.
I'm guessing that was scary. Shooting something.
Probably.
See, it's someone with the engineer class up over there.
Easy.
Hey, Kraken, is this where the AAR is?
Pretty much.
Probably.
Yo, you trying to dance, my dude?
Yeah, he's just going crazy.
Wait,
He is crazy. How can he go
any
crazy?
of you recording by chance? Any of you?
Why?
So none of you are recording, correct?
Roger?
I have a feeling Carrie's about to kill somebody.
No,
Oh,
he's
no.
doing crazy dance.
Oh.
All I thought was like suicide.
Oh yeah.
This song
Oh
you
yeah.
like to just-
Oh yeah.
I also like
Okay.
hearing
I don't care.
watching porn, blowing on my dick like a basset horn, jizz on your mom like a snowstorm. I've been fucking bitches since I was a newborn. Row, 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 row your boat. Little Barnacle is the fucking goat. I take a shit and then it floats. My jizz looking like some cream cheese toast. I like Elmo cause he's red.
I don't think that's healthy.
Okay, I'm fucking done.
Lol.
I had to get that out of my system because fucking I haven't fucked off in
How do I stop dancing? Fuck.
Cancel
Yeah,
animation.
You go cancel.
Yeah.
Hey look, I'm French.
Lol.
Yo, wait, everybody get ready to do that, like, karate dance thing, and just give me a sec.
No.
Karate dance? Alright, hold on.
We all line up and do it.
We all have to line up, and I'm gonna play a song, let's just say that.
What dance?
Alright.
Ready?
Karate dance.
Hold on. Let's line up.
You gotta put your gun
Everybody off D crew.
Huh?
Karate dance.
Start when ready?
Hold on.
Wait, what dance are we doing?
Karate.
Karate. Thunder actions.
The
Okay.
Katsu dance. Or the kata.
Where's that at?
I can't find it.
Thunder actions. Take the top.
We'll just start when ready, okay?
I'm
Yep.
under animation.
Animations, then actions, and then kata, I think it's called.
Animations, actions.
On go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, kata. Got it. Going.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh, he got that fuck out, you dumb bitch.
1, boom.
Who fighting?
Is it bad? I hope he crashes.
Hold on, let's try that one more time, guys. Line up.
Yeah.
Well, line up.
I unloaded Keenan fine. I was like, okay, where's his body? Where's Gao? And then I kept hitting the unload.
The thing is, there was a medic in there medicing us when you pulled us out.
Really?
Yeah. I think crew is in there.
Hey, Gal, get on my left side, man.
I don't think he'd save one of you either.
No, he didn't save either of us.
Get everybody on my left side, and everybody else on my right side, get on my right side, man. Come on, let's do this shit.
Okay, so you had a lot of wounds left over, and then you basically, as soon as I pulled you out, 3 seconds later, you died.
Yeah.
Crazy got a little jumpy there.
Oh, everything's so bright now.
So hard to fucking organize everybody.
No, not really. You just have to have everyone pay attention.
I broke Daku. Yeah, I saw.
Okay, pack this. Fuck, low on blood.
Anyways, we spend enough time as is with the DB.
Hold on, we gotta do this shit for Raven when he fucking gets back, man. We gotta get fucking set up.
Make him demonetized.
He's right there, by the way.
Oh, the plate's down.
Oh. Raven's already back, never mind.
That whole part of your video, by the way. There's lots of music.
Oh, Vigor Frost.
No. Wait, I'm alive?
Frost?
Are you sure? I can fix that.
Frost! How you doing, man?
Welcome to Enhanced Movement.
Still too excited?
Jaden, come back.
Yeah, dude, he base palmed the fucking ground.
A little too excited, are we? Who's that, Frost?
Yeah, what's up?
I just saw.
Why'd you pass out? You should be fine.
I just saw ambiguous T
When you
posing
go in
in
Mach
the
5
ground. What the
as
fuck?
a human being,
It is physically capable.
Yeah, you're fine.
To
Get in
pass
line.
out. What's going on? Is this like a line for debrief?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh, okay.
it was fucking cracking. What do you got?
Yeah, good. No major concerns. Right
Push
up until
yelling,
the end,
Kraken.
it was pretty picture perfect. What's that?
What's the yelling?
I gotta go.
Oh,
That was pretty soon.
thought it wasn't yelling. I am on yelling. Thinking I know what's going on. Maybe it would behoove us to do like a training on dealing with a mascage from that. Yeah, no problems.
Grenade.
What? Please don't.
What? What?
Rilling, what do you got?
Wait.
Me?
Oh, fuck.
Ah. I don't know, everything worked out pretty well. from
Excel
what I
is
saw.
a
The
second-rate
mask guys
YouTuber disconnected from your channel.
I mean, everything was smooth other than that, really.
Cryo,
We should probably do the AAR just in the TeamSpeak, not in the game. It's hard to hear people.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm
see y'all in
spraying
TeamSpeak. Disconnect.
Is that it?
Yeah, just stay in TeamSpeak.
Perfect timing.
Ouch.
You? Me? No.
Oh god, that fucking hurt.
You're fucking loud.
What the fuck just happened?
That was even louder. Holy dick.
I literally am just fucking like sitting here and my fucking screen just goes whatever and I just see fucking disconnected.
Alright, Cannon,
I was
what do you got?
placing down charges.
Alright, I got one thing, or mainly with radio. I noticed air was taking up 85 a lot.
Michael
Don't they have
Stevens
their
left your
own
channel.
radio channel?
Yeah, it's
77.
Okay.
Yeah, so the air's frequency is communication between vehicles. However, if there's they're doing landing operations or shooting shit that involves things on the ground, then they'll be on 85.
Okay.
Wait, so let me just quick what was being said? Because 77 is air to air, 85 is air to ground.
Well, there was a whole talk that was mainly the JTAC 2 air, talking about taking down a anti-aircraft gun is one example that I can think of.
So air to ground or ground to air.
Would that
Yeah,
be
so
air to ground then?
Yeah, so it's like that's like everybody on the ground needs to know that shit. So
okay,
just so you don't get your dick hole blown the fuck off.
And then the only other thing that kind of goes as a general reminder to everyone is think, push, talk. So think of what you're going to say before you talk, so there isn't a lot of and ahs in your speech. It just saves time on the comms. That's all I had.
I'm Biggie with.
Aside from one thing I just have to say is when you're piloting, getting the bird down quicker is definitely a thing you need to do in combat. So when you're flying a
Andrew timed out.
hecklipooter and you're trying to extract people, it's easier for them to come to you where the bird's down, rather than you making minor adjustments in the air. That's what I got for that.
Click.
Kara.
I got nothing.
Raya.
Was fun.
Crew.
That was good. Armor needs a little practice, and some people need some medical training, and to make sure that they carry their kits properly. Have their proper equipment, man. Good.
I almost called you Grow. Gal.
No,
Get him, Gal. Lay on him, Gal. Gun him down. Do it.
No. Well, at least you didn't call me Cal, so I'll give you that one. No, me and Andrew talked about what we needed to do. Just for us, at least the tankers. TC between me and him could have done communications a little bit better, but I think that's what we're gonna focus on for our next training. But other than that, I don't have anything really.
Taka?
You'll need some situational awareness on when you find one IED, there's probably 20 more out there out the area. I don't know what happened to you guys in the town where something blew up and you're happy you're down when it came up
Andrew
there.
joined your channel.
Talking about Raven's life choices, but yeah. I mean, don't be afraid to knock. I guess don't be afraid to knock buildings down and shit. I mean, this entire time there's a building full of dudes. I guess northwest of like mass cast position, and I only found out later on, like through ruling, which had to pull out of his fucking mouth like teeth, that it was full of dudes. So Courtney with the armor knocked it down and probably said, "Fuck it, drop do fucking 230s on it to safeguard our area, especially after Rock's been shot by air." I mean, sorry, Air, that you had to come in under fire, but honestly, at that point, we were short on manpower, and I was kind of hoping to bait you a little bit, to bait them out a little bit for your juicy little helicopter, so it worked out. I mean, I don't know how you guys do things, it's just from what I saw. And then, yeah, I guess comms, I heard very little comms traffic over Central Net, but there was some between the vehicles and whatever, so I don't know, maybe it's just different here, but it seemed very quiet.
How we like it. Boulder?
Huh? What?
Oh, you got.
I mean, I thought of it was pretty good. They should probably get better communication between what's it called, vehicles, really, or like the different bunches. Like, I remember earlier, I think it was Andrew. He was trying to get in touch with aviation with like the longest time, and no one would answer. Other than that, I guess that's it.
Skiller?
What?
What do you got?
Anything to add?
Yeah, well, in the beginning, my game wasn't really liking the server, so I missed the briefing.
Now left your channel.
I also had, being the rookie I am here, I was shitting my pants again. Sorry, I'm getting messages.
They
switched to channel lobby.
If I didn't direct
that,
fire those buildings, I was
it
gonna say
was
that was a
nice.
waste of a day. But because I did that, I was like, oh
Yeah.
look, kill 21 motherfuckers. Fuck you, Amy. Fuck you, really? Everyone's like, oh, don't do it.
Cryo
It's too
player
close to shut the fuck
disconnected
up,
from
Chris.
your channel.
Dude, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's a good
you know me,
Sorry,
because
you
I'm
guys
in
did
full
everything.
support.
That car
I'm in
bomb
full
or
support of
I
you
am
using
too,
Artie.
but I had to fucking
that
step
really
up and
fucked me
rally
up.
once everyone fucking went down. Apparently, I
Yeah,
had no
that's really all I
comms.
got.
What
I
had
was like,
happened
what the
there
fuck?
was we basically ate it from a BMP, and I thought
Today
the
was
tank was gonna
definitely
blow
not
up.
my
So I was like,
day,
bail, save the
but,
crew,
I
eat the
still
tank.
had a great
You know,
time and
can't replace a
some
crew.
really good
But
moments where I was in the
I guess the
zone and
RHS
things
tanks
were
can just
going
survive
on.
anything now.
Yeah, RHH
It was
vehicles are
fun.
pretty beefy.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Again, why the Bradley's piece
Yeah,
of
it was
shit.
good. The only
Yeah.
thing with me is it's kind of my fault. I should have set the two different radios to one
But hold
ear
on,
and the other.
I'm gonna finish
But
out
we
this
should
because I can't pay
say
attention to
what
like two
radio
at
we're
once.
on because sometimes
Yeah, I
I'll
got
talk
you.
on 8.5.
It says
But
it in the bottom right hand corner.
It
You
was,
gotta-
yeah, it
you gotta
wasn't
be aware of
popping
that.
up for me. So I don't know if there's a setting, but it wasn't coming up for me.
That's like that situational awareness. You know, you put the frequencies on. You know, different
Yeah.
channels.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
fault. But other than that, it was good.
Nico.
Have fun, man. We in some sketchy spots, got fucked, but it was
Lack of
pretty decent
ammo.
little op. There was some lack of ammo. All the targets that we saw, we dealt with. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Ruling. You already said your spiel. What we swapped out. So you got anything else?
No, as I said earlier, it was pretty smooth. The mass cas was a rough spot, but I mean, I still think we got through that pretty alright. Helped that it was really towards the end and most people had been driven out already. But yeah, like the airfield and stuff seemed to go pretty smooth from my view.
Duncan?
I think everything was good until everyone, got blown up and everything got kind of fucky, and there wasn't very good defense when people were getting healed and stuff. People were still getting mowed down, healing other people.
It's happen. People don't go on security, or we end up having too few people that can fix anyone.
Just need to get more flight time with them Black Hawks. Very sketchy trying to land. I could land on the slopes pretty easily, but trying to land that close on the cast is like, you get some more air time, just getting more confidence with it. Other than
Mutton.
Oh,
Here we go.
No, I had to go AFK for like 30 minutes. I guess right before we did main extract. But going into it, things went well. Then comms for air got kind of confusing. I don't know if people were listening on 77 or 85. It's gonna take me a while to get used to y'all's freaks, as well as probably other people who are coming from the same community as myself. As far as a specific situation, I don't know if y'all have just been used to switching stuff out on your own because y'all haven't really had that many pilots or not, but we were on our way back to base to grab a Blackhawk, and next thing we know, I don't know who it was, but 2 other pilots grabbed a Blackhawk before we did, and that left us without an Apache. And that was slightly frustrating because we didn't have 2 birds in the air. We didn't have like any rotary birds in the air at that time. I mean, everything else was good, but
usually things would be more organized in aviation. I came late, so Raven had to balance both aviation and infantry, but from now on, it shouldn't be like that.
all right. No, it's all good. It's like I said, I don't know if y'all just haven't been used to having that many pilots or.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think
So-
we usually had like 4 or 5.
No,
maybe
we've
6.
had 9 a few weeks ago. It's just that all of our team leads are gone right now. So Dennis is at NTC training for the army. Fucking. Oh, Michael's here. Oh, he was here. It's his brother's birthday today. Riggs dealing with shit, so it's just like everybody.
Yeah.
It was everything fell on one day, unfortunately. So we didn't have any team leads. But
Don't forget
usually it's more
Lucas as
organized.
well. Lucas.
Lucas is on leave of absence at the moment of a suggested leave. Let's just say that. We'll say it was suggested.
Also, for the Blackhawk thing, you said that the 2 other pilots took it, so I was gonna bring ammo to them while Kara filled up the other helicopter with gas, and then the other armor guys were there anyway, so I was just gonna bring them as well.
So I think
one of the things about being a pilot, the Black Hawks have ammo in it anyway. We could just take a bit crew and taking the ammo they needed at the same time.
Yeah,
you could just
let's not
siege
get
with
stuck on it.
Kara.
I was just gonna say
Rearm
from
your
now on,
Apache.
it's easy to after the fact say what you did wrong, but I think from now on we need to communicate better and fucking establish what's going on. And,
Yeah, it's
what
just-
we're doing
it's just lack of
in an
communication.
effective way. Yeah, so I think we can definitely improve with that.
Yeah, it just
So,
boils
like-
down to communication. Another communication thing I saw doesn't really bother me so much, but it might bother a lot of other people. Just for air peeps and Devin, you weren't here. I don't know if this would have been fixed, but whenever we're in a holding area, typically you want to just call out stuff. You know, like what altitude you're at. Ask what other call signs their altitude, just so we're sure we're not gonna bump into each other. Then infantry looks over and they see a fucking explosion in the middle of the air for some reason, and like 4 or 5 people die. It'll be funny for a second, but if shit hits the fan and we're not there, then it kind of blows. And that's it for me.
Carrie, what do you got?
I'm sorry for blowing up half of infantry with a can of beans. And people need to watch out more for IEDs and C4 blocks on ground because most of the IEDs were alive and they are motion detected. So even if I were to try to defuse them and give an option to, they have a 50% chance of blowing up anyways, even if you disarm it properly. So it literally like death or death when I try to defuse a C4 block. So heads up on that.
Were you an engineer with a defusal kit?
Yes, I'm EOD.
Okay, weird. Okay,
ALiVE
cool.
adds an actual layer to like the whole explosives thing.
Yeah, it's not
So
like you
you'll-
just fucking
So-
defuse and it's gone. It's like this, like Carrie said, it's a 50-50 chance with the ALiVE IEDs. If you are an engineer with the defusal kit, it may or may not blow your face off.
At that point, why even defuse it? Just dead it, but whatever.
Yeah, I was
Go ahead.
say that.
Bradley's
Because
with
most of the
Bushmaster.
time
that's
you
his
got
job, man.
because most of the time you gotta get close enough to plant a bomb to blow it up, and even it have a range, and like say 5 meters. If you walk 5 meters within it, you're fucking dead. They don't blow up.
You have these things called vehicles with 25mm cans that can blow it up from afar.
They weren't near us at that point in time.
Then
Yeah,
that
we
coordinate.
didn't have any vehicles.
I'm just gonna
near
put it
us.
out there that like realistically, like not all IEDs in the real world can be defused. So
Yeah.
although it's
Control
a game,
panel.
there's some like glitchy shit. I mean, in real life, you're not gonna defuse 100% of the IEDs. Like Raven says, all his friends that are EODs, you're either successful or it's somebody else's problem now.
Yeah.
AKA you're blown to fucking death.
No,
Say
dude,
if even
that's
your
the greatest
point man
joke in the world.
Say if even your point man just takes a mine detector and he's on the front, he's got a 50-meter range with a mine detector, and he can go, hey, there's a mine, there's something there, we don't know what it is. Just pull up a vehicle and
And
say, hey, can you look at this with your optics and see what it is?
about that,
Yeah, definitely some training to do for EOD type stuff. I think we can definitely put that in for next week or a week after. Actually, not this coming week because we have a training op, but possibly the week after.
well,
Yeah,
most of us
for
use
everybody, I
for
think.
live. You can't detect on mine detector in Ace or vanilla
You
mine
gotta
detector.
physically see it, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but some objects are blended in. You can't visually tell.
We'll do
Some
an
of them
explosives
they have.
awareness course then or something.
Some of them actually have a wire, and some of them do not.
Okay, so we just
And
don't
most
go
of
in
the
that
time
area.
they don't have.
Yeah. So the long story short, just watch where the fuck you're stepping.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see a pile of trash on the ground, fucking don't step on it.
Can you and also mark them and like radio it in? People don't step on it.
Or no, don't even mark it. Just coordinate with vehicle and hit it with 25. Blows up or not, then you're good. It's simple. Like you're overthinking basic movement, guys. Come on.
Yeah, Armored's got a lot of HE.
Yeah.
And also kind of wasting Armor's time by having them move half of a town over.
That's what
to
their
actually
charade
blow up
purpose.
one little thing.
We're supposed to
Support the
help
infantry.
you. Our job
Yeah,
is to help you.
we are there to support you. That's
I'll just
really
put in there
our
if you
job.
look on the unit SOPs, it says very clearly, armor can't operate without infantry in close corners. So it's like, you help each other.
Long story short, fucking to fix everything. If you see some sketchy shit, don't step on it. If you see some sketchy shit and there's armor nearby, tell them to shoot it. If you can't defuse it, blow it up. Problem
Don't
solved.
blow up. Don't even go over there.
Exactly. It's just like nope.
So easy.
Area denial. I will accept
Yeah,
that
next
denied
person.
area. Yeah. Long story short, fucking. Hope y'all all had fun.
Did Kraken
Next
get a
week.
2 cents in?
Yeah,
No, he
Kraken
didn't.
said. Yeah, he said it before we
Oh,
came
yeah.
back into TeamSpeak.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm also just gonna put out there, people, because I can see there's people in the aviation dock. I'll hopefully update the aviation dock and the master dock probably tonight. So I'll get a rundown of all the certs and stuff, and it should be updated by the end of tonight.
Yeah. Long story short, hope y'all had fun. Not gonna waste too much more of y'all time. You know, we've been here for like
D-Crew disconnected from
3.5 hours now.
Jake
But,
Wasted no
disconnected
time.
from
Wasted
your
no
channel.
time.
take yeah. Hope y'all had fun. I'll see y'all on Thursday.